Alrighty. Well, last time on Rebirth of the End, the party had found them. The party had last found themselves in a gripping battle against some Awakeners who were trying to make a foothold in one of the plane layers of the Hells. We had found ourselves in the midst of the battle, and we resounded. And thanks to Garrus's swiping abilities, we were able to resoundingly beat the boss and move on to more mooks, which we left one alive because Ignis wanted to question them. Though we learned that Ignis is not that great at interrogations and just kind of wanted to torture, which Thea and Garrus weren't really big fans of. So we didn't torture her, and he just killed her. We then moved on. We then started to move on. We moved on and went back our merry way, back to the layer of hell, back to the other layer of hell, back to the Queen Lady, where we were able to get where we gave her back her stuff, and we talked to her for a tiny bit. Had some people got some very interesting information, and we then quickly exited out of the Hells because we didn't want to be there any longer. Once we found ourselves back at Jack's Wizard's Tower, we saw that it was seemingly being eaten up by the Void. And when Ignis put his little rapier in it, the tip that went into the Void was just gone. So we went down to the basement that we found and went down there, where we kind of explored a bit. We found that the books were very much old, but Ignis and Matthias found some books that were not destroyed. Thea found a strange ritual, a strange dead lady with worms in her who was just kind of suspended, and Thea just kind of burned the body and the worms all together. Jack found a floating skull who he then got some gold and stuff for. And everyone kind of found some interesting things. Matthias found a battery, found some arcane batteries or something along that line.
Yeah, some nerd stuff.
Yeah, nerd stuff. And that's kind of where we left off, having leveled up and still in the Wizard Tower, as the Void is ever encroaching.
Yes, as we pick up today, the party's still in the basement of the Wizard Tower, having looked about things yet to find a way to the middle of the tower here. Maybe there's something going on there, maybe there isn't, but regardless, we fireball.
Oh, can we actually get to the middle?
Maybe. Thea, you have to make a reflex save. You're being fireballed, though, clearly.
No, I'm fireballing the skull.
Oh, damn.
I want to kill the floating skull.
It's on fire. Clearly, it's immune to fire.
No.
I like that Amari and Garrus are kind of like hiding away. They're like, all right, we don't deal with this magic stuff.
We don't want to get fireballed.
We don't understand magic, and we don't want to. We are willfully ignorant.
Double of a fireball does negative damage to you. What?
What?
How much HP do you have?
93.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
You're level 5, about to have triple digit health.
I don't have triple digit health.
You're about to.
Level 6.
You have double Jack's health.
Some dangerous sorcery.
That's horrifying.
It's all these poisons I'm huffing is lowering my health.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, but he has so many more bombs than I do.
It's true.
No, but yes.
No, you go.
As we begin, all of you still in the basement of this tower, exploring about finding things, books, and whatnot. I leave it to you all. What would you like to do? The Void is encroaching. Time is limited, but not limited in that strict of a sense. I believe it was something like 30 hours potentially before everything collapses in on itself.
Yeah. So, Vivia's gonna go find Jack.
I'm probably in the hallway at this point, I'd say.
Bro, wherever you are, she's gonna walk up to you. Can you see in the dark?
No. What am I, an animal?
What mask do you wear usually?
What mask do I wear?
Yeah, like what, dude? Because your character has a mask, but like you also have that like Bane mask thing. Do you just wear the Bane mask?
I usually wear the Bane mask. Yeah, well, it's the Dread helm, but it sort of describes it like it goes over my face. So I assume it's like a mask.
Okay, so she kind of walks over to you. Jack, what's your favorite color?
I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that before. Jack looks down at his clothes. Black.
She would kind of put her hands on the side of your dread mask, and anyone who kind of would see this outside, as I'm going to cast Eternal Torch on it, as the mask kind of erupts in a magical kind of black fire. Jack, it doesn't feel hot, but now, but now you just shine brightly, as you basically are just now a living torch. You can dismiss it at any time.
Oh. My head's on fire?
Yeah.
And I also hurt? Where do I sign?
And I also thought you like intimidation, so I thought maybe that might help you intimidate.
Horseman, this is dope.
Oh, it's also black.
It's a black eternal torch.
Black flame.
You're becoming Ghost Rider slowly but surely.
Should have made it red for Ghost Rider. I would have had a whole new character.
He doesn't have the penance stare, though.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yes, he's gonna have to pry it from Valikos's cold, dead hands. Nah, you'd give it to him. That's okay. He likes them.
Yeah, this was the cool thing I wanted to do.
Ito, hey, thanks. I always thought me and you didn't get along, but as long as you do stuff for me, we'll get along all right.
I just don't like when you be evil.
That man's head is on fire now.
Yes. Number one.
So, as Jack's head now glows with flame, Fia, as you tap into the elements creating this, you hear a low rumbling from outside, kind of like a thunderstorm when it's just beginning, and like a little crack of thunder.
Like a firestorm.
Maybe. You hear thunder. Could be a firestorm. Do you want to go outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk outside. I'm just putting my character right there.
As you look, you could see sort of racing down the side of the tower that has not yet been consumed by this void is what looks like a almost tornado of fire snaking its way around the tower.
Does it seem like it's coming towards me?
Not like directly, but it is moving downwards in direction of the door, yes.
Dude, quickly kind of walk over to the party. Hey, remember that fire tornado? That you kind of looks to the eyes. You won't remember this before we.
The fuck are you talking about? A fire tornado?
Yeah, there was. Amar, you remember, right? The fire tornado that we kind of escaped from. I think it's found us.
See,
how the fuck does a tornado find you?
Revenge is the best motivator there.
I mean,
Garros unsheaths his axe. Bring it to me.
A tornado that's on fire wants revenge on you.
I don't think it wants revenge. I think it's just seeking me. I kind of, elemental planes and all that such. I think it's just something like that.
I'm not even gonna pretend I know that.
What'd you say, Amar?
Is it mad that you broke the wand?
I don't know, but it's coming closer.
There's another loud crack of thunder.
So we might want to get out of here before the entrance is consumed in a fiery tornado and we can't really
Excellent.
get out.
We found the button to leave.
Repeat that, I'm sorry.
I said, excellent. We found the button to leave. We can go whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'm gonna look outside again. How close is that
I'm
tornado?
opening the door.
Does it feel hot?
Yes!
Is there like a little peephole?
If you see the tornado waiting on the other side, I'm gonna spit out whatever food I'm eating.
No, there is no little peephole.
If I look because does the door go all the way to the ground?
It does, yes.
What if you just see the
boy.
tornado with like a fake mustache on? I'm not the tornado.
Oh, I'm not the person you're looking for.
We're sure the tornado's not Ignis. We've not seen him yet. So.
That
Bro,
is
Ignis is
true.
not here.
Sure, he does spin around.
Have you seen this tornado and Ignis in the same room before?
It's with a mustache.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get out of here.
Yeah, should I just not open this door?
No, I do not think opening the door is the correct
I'm sorry, are
maneuver.
you asking if you should open a door with a tornado that's on fire that has a vendetta against you behind it?
What if it's not the tornado?
Who could it be? Now that's the question.
That is true.
And that mystery tantalizes me more than I'd like, so we should get the fuck out of here.
You hear a single loud knock upon the door. Just a single
See?
loud boom.
You know,
Like
tornadoes don't have hands. Who could be knocking?
Like somebody using a knocker, and it just sort of echoes throughout the place.
Does it sound like someone like a knocking door, or does it sound like something trying to get in?
It definitely sounds like a knocking.
Come back with
This
a
is a-
warning.
Where's the
This
door?
must- This is a polite tornado, I have to say.
I'm gonna call out to the door. Who's there?
Could we just go?
Another crack of
We can
thunder
go.
as, again, a second knock and then a third in quick succession.
If
With
I mean,
each
is it-
knock, the walls of the place seem to shake violently. As
oh,
if
I think
gravity is your enemy.
okay. I think we might
Or
just need
the
to go
enemy of
now.
the fire tornado.
What if it's that lady?
Oh, sure.
No. They're at war with each other constantly.
I feel that you kind of start talking like if no one's there, don't say anything. You know what I mean.
What?
If nobody's there, don't say anything.
If someone's there, don't say something. There we go.
As you say this, another loud knock on the door. As the walls shake once more, bookshelves begin falling over. Perhaps they fall on Ignis, trapping him. It would be funny. And you see the handle of the door begin to turn as if someone or something is opening it.
Thea
Perhaps a fire
fucking
tornado.
Thea stares at it. Okay, something's opening the door. Let's get out of here.
I guess Mario will say less and jump for the button. I don't know if
This is
people
a
need to
wrap.
grab her, but
This is a rather dexterous tornado, I must say.
As you grab for the button that you would use to return back up, you would feel... It feels... I guess the way to say it is drained. Like a battery out of juice. You tap it a few times and nothing seems to happen. At the same time, you can see this place is illuminated by magical lights. That is what's keeping the place alive. Those two seem to be fading as if everything magical is powering down within the tower.
shit.
So, where'd you say the way out was?
Mario's still punching the button. The button's supposed to go.
Wait,
Do we all notice the magic going out?
Oh yeah, you all would notice magic fading.
So correct me if I'm wrong, the batteries the coils in the room were already powered
The
off.
coils
correct?
were already powered off, yes.
They were long powered off.
Yeah, they were already
Um,
depleted and powered down long before you guys got here.
Correct me if this is a theory that Matthias might not have or might not be able to piece together. But in any sort of way, is he able to infer that maybe because they were powered off, the tower was running maybe on whatever reserves it had left and is now finally running out?
That is a valid possibility. I mean, you were also. Fia also would have mentioned that the fire's streaking around, correct, Fia?
Yes.
It could be that it also hit some sort of generator outside. Would be a valid presumption. Likely one of the two. Yes.
So,
for Ignis is here.
Shh.
The door opens. Ignis is there.
Oh,
He is the fire tornado.
Wow!
So, unfortunately, in the other room, there were coils for magical batteries that seemed to power this place that were long turned off. So, this place is either running out of energy quick after they've been off for so long and the reserves are finally going out, or whatever that fucking thing outside fucked something up in here.
Should we try to, like, jumpstart the battery things?
Does the button have any like things that connect into it that look like would be tied to like the magical wiring of the place?
You can see an arcane rune on the bottom of it that you would have been able to tell is replicated all over the tower.
If I go over to the arcane rune, could I try to study it and see if I could possibly like use my magic to activate it to power the button?
Let me get a spellcasting ability check of some kind. Arcana, occultism, your choice.
Sure. I think my occultism is better than Arcana now. It is, because I'm expert in occultism. 28.
Judging by the looks of this is powered by blood magic. You are reasonably sure if someone were to donate a pint or 3 of their blood, might be enough to get it working again. The rune is still there, it's just fading. Like, it looks like it needs to be reapplied more than anything else, and then it will still work.
Oh, easy. Matthias looking at it goes, alright, I can get this working. Just, don't look at me while I'm doing it.
Should we like hold out? Fight
just turn your back, it'll be like 10 seconds. Can a man get some privacy, please?
Alright. Is this skull still here?
Yeah, it's floating around.
He goes, so, you're a skull, yes.
Oh, powerful ability of perception you have. I am indeed a skull.
Do you want to see something crazy?
Fire. Yes, I do.
Okay.
What is the crazy thing you do?
It's me doing this to myself.
Okay, I thought Garros was gonna punch the skull.
No, that's me. That's me. With
Wait, how do I just activate this?
With my incisors finally extending again and growing back.
Garros turns into a 6-foot-tall skull, flaming skull.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Dylan, I need you. I need you. I need you to make a law right now that does not happen. Please, I'm begging you. No, please.
And he goes, I am a flaming skull.
It begins to suffer.
It's stupefied.
As you do this, Fia, you see the front door open. Intense heat begins to fill the chamber as you see a figure step into the room. Looks to be humanoid, maybe about 6'1", 6'2". The figure is very thin and has skin that seems to be almost reddish in coloration. And looks like this.
It's Ignis.
Oh, wow.
It's Ignis.
Ignis, do you have like a sister or?
My god.
Sister, it's
It
been
really
so
is.
long.
Fia, you watch as the woman steps in. The flames seem to be protruding from her like a tail. Each step she takes, more flames filling the room.
Fia kind of looks over and kind of, hey, can you like not? You're really spreading fire, and not everyone here is fire resistant.
She takes
This is private property.
takes a step closer, holding out a hand as the flames begin to rise around her. You who broke the sigil, you brought this upon the world.
This is true.
What did I do?
It isn't fair. The figure takes another step forward. As she does so, you could see a large hole in her torso. And with each step she takes, the hole seems to be growing larger. You must fix this. You have to.
You should probably stop going towards us. The hole's getting bigger, and maybe I could try to help you. I don't know.
She takes another step. The flames now catching onto the bookshelves.
I'm gonna dodge into the next room here. Say, Matthias, we gotta go like now, man.
I mean, I would immediately after biting myself, I would be trying to reactivate it. So
I will need one more occultism check, please.
Sure. Any bonuses for knowing the sort of identifying like what I need to be doing?
Not in this instance, but it's not a high
DC.
Can I
15.
do something?
What do you want to do?
This skull's stupefied, right? Will you classify it as a living?
It's not actually stupefied.
For a minute.
It doesn't have a sheet. That's why it didn't. Okay, sure. It's stupefied. Why? What are you trying to do?
I was going to try to throw it into my bag of holding.
You want to kidnap the skull?
No,
Yeah.
dude,
It is a living creature, yes. Why?
Oh, because I don't think you can put a living creature. Oh, okay. Then yeah. It's not living, it's undead.
There's a sickness. There's a sickness to you.
No, I'm saving it.
Does have
This
air.
is its home.
It has air inside, so you could put living things inside.
No,
Yeah.
I said the skull has hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wig, yeah. Wait, but it will die if we leave it here, because the tower's going to explode.
You put the skull in your bag of holding.
Yeah, I just grab it as it's like, oh! And I'm...
Wait, how could it die? It's undead.
Exactly.
Let me get a athletics, I guess.
You can't kill that which has died.
Does that mean it would come back
even
to
death
life?
may die.
He watches Garros grabs the skull and shoves it into his bag.
Oh man.
As Matthias smears blood over the sigil, it begins to glow again, and Matthias, you can tell, it'll likely work at least once more.
Ah! This'll work now, as Matthias turns to anyone back in the room. Just blood, just all stained all around his mouth, and his arm bleeding as well. 2 holes in it. Ah, when the fuck did you people get in here?
Oh my.
Jack looks at his arm and says, I won't question your methods, but it's gotta work like right now, man.
Okay, goes to press the button.
We're also running.
Yes.
He's gonna be, in the room, but kind of at the doorway, kind of just staring at you can go to kind of just staring at the creature, just seeing what she does as we try to get away.
As the button is pressed, as you stare at the creature, as you attempt to escape.
Got a blast.
Got a blast. As you attempt to, sorry, losing my train of thought. As the button is pressed, Fia, you see the creature reaching out towards you. There is a desperation on the creature's face. It is pleading, it is begging. You can tell it doesn't really understand common. It doesn't understand how it's speaking, but it's still trying to speak. as best as its inability to do so can do.
As the button's pressed, Via's probably holding her hand out too, to be honest, because she doesn't know what to do. She just wants to help the creature.
And as you try to help, or, just seeing it, you feel in your mind its voice ring out. Please don't go, as you are warped, all of you, back up to the floor above. Whoosh. No sign of whatever the hell that was.
Can I peek up the stairs, see if that thing is still coming down?
It doesn't look like it's moved very much. You guys weren't in the basement for that long. Maybe 20, 30 minutes at best. And it looks like it's moved maybe 20 or 30 minutes worth of movement. So maybe like an inch or two. Not very much at all.
Cool. Well, we still got time. We'll get some good loot.
Via just kind of stands there for a second. Yeah, let's get back to where we were, I guess.
Jack's going to address V and say, "So, you unleash some sort of calamity or something?"
I think that thing just might help.
Wasn't doing much to help us, I'll tell you that.
I think it just maybe just couldn't control its powers, maybe. She just kind of shakes her head to kind of get out of her mind. No use, I guess. Maybe we'll fight it again. Maybe I can help it then.
Yeah, let's get out of here first. What with the ceiling coming down and all.
Did I take any damage, by the way, Dylan?
No.
From doing what I did? Okay. Starts just cleaning up his arm. Yes, right on. Let's go somewhere.
Let's go this way. She's just going to motion and start walking the way we came originally.
So you guys walking straight to the door?
Yeah, to where and trying to get out of the wizard tower back to the cult room.
Yeah. As you walk through, you find yourselves able to exit out of the tower very easily, entering back into the room of the cult. I'll put us back on that map. As you do so, you would find the strange figure who was looking for the basement. Her body is laid out in the middle of the cult room. Looks like her body has been burnt to blackened cinders.
Oh! What happened in here?
I imagine the fire elemental lady happened.
Didn't
Probably.
we tell her not to, go looking for things?
Yeah, we did. Curiosity.
Where the fuck are we again?
Cult room. This is a cult that was calling me the chosen one and stuff.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. So how do we get out of here again?
Oh, this way. This is where the fire tornado and the whole, all of the plants were that we got captured by and nearly eaten by.
No, I forgot about that.
Was this person a friend of yours? Pointing to the corpse.
No, not at all.
She was kind of actually pretty mean to us.
So you don't mind if we,
What? If we what?
Yeah, wait, you must specify.
take the body along.
I might mind.
How many bodies do you need?
Oh, wait. Matty, I have thing for you.
Well, this one's a bit more unique, so it's more,
oh,
could do
wait, I will
something
show you
with that.
later.
Oh, Garrus, you should probably take out the skull guy.
Why?
Does he not need to breathe?
He is skull, no?
I
I
guess
think
that's
most
true.
people with skulls have to breathe.
Yeah,
Most,
he's
mind
dead.
you.
a skull doesn't have lungs.
Well, vocal
Touche.
cords, now that I think about it.
Lungs are for
How
breathing.
to talk?
Magic, probably.
Magic. No further questions, please.
Oh, the plant area. That's probably burnt
Let's
to
get
the
out.
crisp.
Bye, creepy cult room.
Fia,
Where's my son?
as you peer out into the plant area of the Underdark, again, you could see the devastation wrought by the fire tornado, aside from the people that crumbled. You could see that all of the plant life, the vegetation, all of it has been consumed by the flames. Excuse me. You could see the road up ahead leading back towards the Underdark, towards the place the dwarf was leading you to. But everything around you is just dead.
What happened to? Where did that dwarf go? I don't remember.
Did he die?
Where to? Oh, didn't he? Wasn't he waiting out here or something?
I think he was waiting in the cult area for you guys. But he
Yeah, we scoop him up on our way out.
Yeah, that's fine. He can be with you guys. That's not a big deal.
Alright, so let's continue in the Underdark. I'm gonna look to Matthias. We were basically going to the Underdark to go to a insert town name here. I don't remember what it was called. To find basically like a wizard to just teleport us back to the surface. But I guess let's continue onwards back into the Underdark. Woo.
When nothing bad ever happens.
This was fun little side adventure. We found friend. As he like pats Matthias on the back. Oh, he literally left as soon as I did that. I killed him.
Wow, nice.
And as you begin to head back towards the road, looking about, you could actually see the remnants of the undead encampment you guys destroyed not that long ago, giving the idea that you haven't really gone that far. You're probably still a day or so's travel from reaching the Underdark city you were being led to.
Cool. I guess we continue on.
Alrighty. As you all begin traveling on the road once more, let me get a D100 roll, please, from one person.
Who wants to do it?
Before that, as we begin to travel, Matthias will go, so, on account of me just having met you all and just being curious, where the hell are you all going?
Oh, we are going to Kalistros to get back to Lady that is sending us on this mission.
Do I recognize the name, Dylan, of the city?
Yes, Kaltristos is the capital
Kalistros.
of Arvlon. In the northwest corner, it is the city of movers and shakers.
Ah, so a city. Good. Yes, alright.
Yes, and then we are going to get relics and, stop calamity of worms that are killing everybody. It is noble cause.
So who wants to roll the deadly dice?
I'll roll. I'm no coward. 100, please. Damn.
Coward.
If I got
Garrus,
100, I'd be so happy.
Garrus taking the lead, feeling very confident in his walking motions.
hmm
As you lead on the way, Garrus, the road of the Underdark doesn't seem like anything you know, but the more time you spend down here, the more it reminds you of your home. You know, the dark, dusky area, the mushrooms growing out of the walls, feels kind of comforting. And as you're walking, you soon find what looks to be an abandoned cart. Looks like somebody forged the wheels off of the cart, but otherwise left the cart itself. The doors are still untouched. As you are looking at it, peering through the window of it, just briefly, you could see a large full body mirror inside of the cart.
Oh,
And as you see this mirror, you hear a voice. Going somewhere?
team, friends, there is mirror talking to me in here.
Did we all hear the voice?
Only Garrus does.
What happened
Um,
last time we talked to a mirror?
Samir
I'd really
saying
like to know
body.
too, honestly.
Garrus is gonna open the door to the wagon.
as he does that, I'm gonna do this to see if there's any creatures within 30 feet of us that like seek with the roots.
That's funny. No creatures within 30 feet of you.
Nice. Alright, nothing's near us, so I guess let's just head in.
I'll try to open the door to the wagon.
You managed to do so. Nothing's stopping you.
Is there anything else in the wagon, or is it just this mirror?
Just this mirror. And as you are you looking at it?
Yeah.
You don't see your reflection. Instead, you see a humanoid figure. The figure is wearing long purple robes that seem kind of ill-fitting. And they seem ill-fitting because you soon realize this figure's body is not made up of human parts or skin or flesh. Instead, it is hundreds of worms clumped up together.
Hmm.
A strange white mask covers the figure's face, and you can see the figure seems to be staring intently at a book.
Do I recognize the book?
Let me get a society check.
I will only ask because I remember we had to retrieve a book.
Yes.
So I don't think I'd recognize if it wasn't that book.
Then
I'll be honest.
you would not recognize it.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
I was a slave. I didn't really get many books.
You don't know how to read.
I
Does
do know how to
Garrus
read.
know how to read?
Yeah, the monkey list told him.
That's valid. That's valid.
His only
His only
The-
friend?
his only friend.
I don't know. This masked man sounds like a great guy.
Is it talking to them or is it just looking at the book?
It's a mask. You can't tell if it's like its mouth is moving.
I'm gonna do something.
Looks like this.
It's staring at the book. It's not like looking at me directly anymore.
No.
I want to take out my handheld mirror and reflect it back at the mirror.
This is what you're looking at for everybody else's sake.
Yeah.
Large. You want to use the mirror to reflect the mirror? What?
I have a small handheld mirror.
Yes. No, I got that. What are you trying to do with it? You confused the shit out of me.
I'm pointing my mirror at his mirror.
Okay.
Just to see what happens.
The only thing that changes is you now see it reflected in the little mirror.
Is the big one still there?
It is still there.
Okay. I'm going to call everybody over. Friends, there is man in mirror.
What? I
Garrus
look into the
points.
mirror.
A man in a
Why?
mirror.
What do I see in the mirror?
As you
I'll
look
look
into
into.
anybody who chooses to looks into the mirror, except for Garros, all you would see is what looks like small little clay creatures. They stand about maybe anywhere from 6 inches to almost 4 feet tall. They have little bodies made of clay, little individual limbs, and a single large eyeball in the middle of their head.
Oh.
Hmm.
Some of them are lifting things up, others are putting things down. Some are organizing books. It looks like watching a slideshow of these little clay homunculi just working. It's very odd to see in a mirror.
I see no man within the mirror, but I see the clay men.
Well, I mean, yeah.
What did you say?
The clay men.
Garrus turns to Matthias. What did you say?
For a third time, the clay men.
What do they look like?
Little men made of clay. Big
How many-
eyes.
How many eyes do they have?
One.
Garrus raises his axe up, and they're in there.
That's what I see. I can tell this means a lot to you, my friend. Is there an issue with that?
Every day, I was made to. They took me out of my chamber and brought me to another chamber. All was in it was giant boulders and sand. I was made to lift the boulders up one by one every day.
That's so big.
To train my strength to fight the Goat King. But one day, the boulders, I could lift them no longer. I had given no rest for 18 years.
Hold on.
I was so tired.
They
took me to They took me to the farm. They sold me into slavery.
Amari, you see one of these little clay figures lift. It looks like a boulder made of clay, and it starts forming the boulder into another one of them. This one's even larger than the last one. This one's about 5'5". And the cycle
Damn.
continues. They seem to be making more of them, each larger than the one before.
I'm sorry to hear that, old chap. I guess. What the fuck?
Wait, but the 18 years then that makes no sense logically.
Yeah, why didn't they?
I do
say
not
we're gonna
know.
fight him yet?
We're applying logic to the men made of clay that made him carry boulders in the sand room.
I will be honest, I have no idea how long it was actually. I lived under a mountain. I never saw the daylight until the day I was taken outside and sold into slavery. They dressed up as farmers. They tricked the farmer.
Garros, are you alright?
Garros,
I have no home.
you hear a voice dripping from the mirror. Such docile little creatures. Would be a shame if... And then the rest of you see the creatures explode as worms pop out of them like pinatas.
They all exploded.
Very
Whoa, girl, stop
bloody,
blowing up.
very bloody pinatas. You hear them cry out in pain. As they
But now
die.
Well, now they've popped, screaming in agony.
Yeah, into worms.
Why do they have all that viscous if they're clay? Anyone? No.
Don't judge a
Oh.
book by its cover, my friend. You never know what's beyond it.
I don't use
So
magic.
true.
I don't understand this.
What? Do you think this has to do with magic?
I swing a sword. That is my life.
You faint.
Look, we don't know that this has anything to do with magic yet.
The walking.
Do I still see just the guy?
Yes.
Do I hear them talk? Or
Yeah, you heard what he said.
Okay.
Yeah. Garrus, you then
Maybe he is friend.
Garrus, you then hear. You have something of mine, barbarous one. Do be a hero and bring it back. As it says this, Garrus, you see the mirror, the glass seems to flicker like water. And looking at it, you don't know why you feel this way, but you feel like if you were to walk up towards it, you could walk into the mirror for some reason.
Oh, I know the feeling well. You will not have it. I don't care how many homunculi you destroy.
I'm sorry, who are you talking to?
I am talking to the face of evil.
The face of evil.
No, he's talking to
My
the man
God.
in the mirror.
The man in the mirror is the face of evil.
Yes.
Surrender.
This is the most evil thing I've ever seen in my life.
Surrender my shard, barbarous one.
Or suffer the curse.
Or you know what will come. A rage that you cannot maintain. And this time, the image in the mirror changes. You see Fia, with your axe just sort of slammed into her as if you just cut her in half. I speak not in possibilities, but only the future. Now, return it! And you see the figure reach out with a worm-like hand, the worms falling off and rotting as it speaks.
I'm going to back up before it can touch me. You are messing with a man who has nothing to live for and friends who are willing to die for cause. You will never defeat us.
Then
Die for what?
prove they are willing to die. And Garrus, I will need a will save. As you feel a rage begin to build up within you. Do you want to hero point this, bud?
Yeah, I'll hero
It's a
point
good
that.
roll.
It's
It's a 17.
24.
It's a better roll. It's a 24. As the rage wells up within you. It reminds you when the rage virus first struck. When you took the fucking, axe and cut him down with it. It is that same rage. Intensified, concentrated. You barely managed to fight against the urge to grab your axe and hack Fia in half. And then the figure in the mirror disappears, and you just see yourself reflected in it, perhaps hands clutching the axe.
He retreated, right?
Yeah.
This was good experience. Now let us leave him. I want to close the door to the wagon.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you close the door.
I'm
Wait,
gonna take out.
Why don't we explore what's inside of it?
I mean, I didn't. I thought it was like clearly like only just the mirror.
That's what you saw. Very large, like
Alright.
6 foot high mirror.
I mean, we could look behind the mirror, but I do not want to touch it.
That's alright, I don't blame you.
So you saw some sort of evil man within the mirror?
Yes, there was a giant man cloaked in purple.
Ah, purple
Made
is one
of
of the more evil
worms.
colors.
He's made of worms.
Ugh. Should we just leave the thing here?
We could destroy the mirror if we wanted.
I think maybe look behind mirror, and then I'm going to destroy it.
It's bad luck to break a mirror.
Yeah, ooh. Bad luck's not that bad.
I think we all already have bad luck. We are all infected with the rage virus.
Yeah, I don't think luck is our worst problem.
We all have my negative worst luck modifier.
Maybe it's like a negative and negative cancels out and it comes to a positive. Maybe we'll have good luck now.
So how are we destroying this?
I could just blast it with like a.
Garrus is gonna step way far back because he's like the one most affected by this. I feel like
Okay.
he's gonna be back here with Maddie.
Are you guys looking behind the mirror? Are you open the carriage door again? What are you guys doing?
Well, I guess should we break the mirror and then then look behind?
I think we should look behind first.
Okay, so I guess like they'll open the door and go inside to look behind, see what's
As
in.
you
What's in.
open the carriage door once more, you see the mirror has fallen over, shattering into hundreds of tiny shards of mirror glass. Behind the frame, you could see a single satchel with a drawstring tightened around it, as well as what looks like a skeletal corpse holding it tightly in one hand, holding the top of it tightly in one hand, like whatever this person was before they were skeletonized, and they were clutching onto this with all of their life, all of their purpose.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use like a napkin to grab the bag.
Yeah, you managed to. It's
What's
pretty
inside
heavy.
the bag?
As you undo the drawstring, inside of it you would find a journal, a locket, a closed locket, mind you, and then a smaller pouch of 50 gold coins.
Okay, she would walk
The
out.
coins are of rather old design. Looking at them, judging by the iconography upon them, it looks to be coins from the Age of the Dragons. So easily 200, if not older.
Okay, she would walk back out. The mirror was already shattered, so I guess that's one thing done. But I found motions to the back 50 gold coins that are from like the Age of the Dragons, so really old. I found a journal. She pulls the journal out, and then a locket, and pulls the locket out. I don't know if any of these are magical, but
Is there? Maybe we give journal to Matthias. You look like you like to read. No offense.
I mean, occasionally, yes. And people's diaries are my favorite things to read.
I will keep diary for you.
I appreciate that, thank you.
well, he's gonna go to the first page. Like it's like see if there's like diary of blank on it.
Yes. As you look at the first page, it would read property of Kelsior Vey. Do not read.
Okay, well, she's gonna walk over to hand it to whoever wants it and go. This seems to be of a guy named Kelsior Thay, and he says don't read it. So have fun reading it.
Pass it
Don't
here.
read's always the most fun read.
He is also dead.
I guess
Makes
so.
it even better. Well-
They was it?
Vey, V-A-Y.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm going to open the lock. Well, if I first look to the dice, can you see if this lock is magical?
Matthias.
Yo, Maddie.
He's dead.
Would someone ask me something? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes, Felixio, can you see if this? Can you do like your magic painting thing and see if it's magical?
I'll detect magic. See if I feel any magic on it.
You do not. It is just a regular locket.
Nope, doesn't seem like it has any magic on it.
Cool. She will open the locket.
As you do, inside, there is a small portrait of a gray-skinned woman, long flowing white hair, jet black beady eyes, elvish ears definitely, looks like could be some sort of Shadowkai perhaps. And on the other side of the locket, an imprint reading, "Everything I've done was for you, my dear. You may not love me, but I always loved you."
She frowns at that. That's really creepy. She would read that out loud so everyone knows.
Simp.
Gross.
You can't say that on Twitch.
Oh. I don't
You're
know.
not allowed to say that word on Twitch anymore.
What word?
Simp.
Why?
Who's
Simp
simping?
is a bad word.
I think
This
you
guy-
actually can't.
That's weird.
We found a lot on the
Sounds like a
locket.
fucking loser.
I wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, it's kind of creepy to have a locket of someone who doesn't love you back.
Yeah. A fucking loser.
I'm assuming this is probably this Calvasaur guy.
Which will make this even more of a funny read then, if that's true.
Yeah. I guess let's continue on the road.
Do you want to
Take
keep
it.
flipping through the journal, Matthias, as you guys read?
Yeah, I'm gonna pen through quick and just,
Briefest
glancing about.
of TLDRs. The journal is describing this man, Kelsior Vey, who fell in love with a Shadarkai raiding woman, part of an encampment. Talks about how he found his way to the Shadowfell back during the Age of the Dragons, attuned his body to survive there, proclaimed his love, and it was unrequited. And after that, the wording gets a little jumbled, and it looks kind of like code. Do you want to try to decipher it?
You know what? I do want to try and decipher it.
There may be something for deciphering in Pathfinder before I call out. There is. What? It doesn't say what roll you'd make.
Wouldn't it be like a gather information kind of?
Oh, here it is. Sample. Here it is. Arcana.
Oh, I'm
Arcana for yeah.
Wait, where do you even see Arcana?
I found it on this page describing it.
I found the decipher writing page.
Writing about arcane theory, occultism, writing about occult topics, religion, writing about religious nature, and society, writing that's a coded message.
Why did I find a different page by typing that same fucking thing? That's so weird.
Because Pathfinder's
probably-
annoying.
You probably found the action itself
Yeah,
and not
that's what I
the
found.
rule page.
That's weird. It would be society in this instance, I believe.
Let me check. Do I have training in society? I do, so I can't use my ancestral memory.
Could I assist? But I don't know if this actually counts.
What do you want to try to do, bud?
Can I assist using my schooled in secrets? Because I thought about using the gather information. I don't know if it works for this.
You can use something about such group if you belong to. This would not help in trying to.
I have a
break
plus
code,
one.
I believe.
I have a
I'm so
plus one
sorry.
bonus to this from my conundrum spectacles. I gain a plus one item bonus to my decipher writing checks from my conundrum
Nice.
spectacles.
What a conundrum.
What a
Hey, man.
conundrum.
I have the spectacles. Heavy is the head that wears the
Wears
conundrum
glasses.
spectacles.
Heavy is the conundrum when you are the calamity.
25.
Oh wow.
Wow. It's a good roll.
Quite the conundrum. I better put on my spectacles. They're already on.
Wait, they're already on. Life is a
Wait a
conundrum.
minute.
Puts us
As
second
you
barrel.
decipher it, you could see why it becomes so broken and distasteful. The man committed a genocidal strike,
I started laughing really loud.
attempting to blow both himself up and the barracks that the Shadar-kai were living out of.
Bro, this guy's down horrendous.
Except somehow he survived the explosion, unharmed, taking this as a sign that life was never meant for him, that he will always be immortal. He began raising their bodies as undead minions. Essentially, it details his descent into lichdom. It's never explained how he survives this explosion, beyond a belief that some undead entity or god or something along those lines was looking out for him. The final bit is how he erected a mage tower in her honor here within the Underdark, creating strange automaton-like creatures and experiments that never ended. As you are reading with eyes, you would realize at this point, this book is the journal of the figure who owned that mage tower.
Oh god. This is the journal of the guy who owned the mage
You would
tower
also
we
tell
came
that
from.
that body that was clutching this definitely was not his.
Oh,
Because from what you're reading, he definitely achieved lichdom.
yeah.
And that dude was the skeleton.
Oh, thank goodness he wasn't home.
The guy's probably a lich. Also a grade A loser. Ha!
Wait,
Anyway,
He does get to live forever, though.
wait,
yeah,
that's not your tower?
that's not that hard to do.
Gets the jigs up. I sold my
Sorry, sir.
towers into the Lich a couple years back.
Oh, that makes sense.
A fine trade, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, he set me up for life, but then I lost it all in a gambling incident.
Oh, you are like friend Amari.
So true, yeah.
You always got to mark your cards. That's
You're a degenerate gambler.
Gambling addiction is real.
Who's using addict here? We can stop anytime we want. First of all, as long as it's not tomorrow.
We can stop anytime we want, just as soon as we get our money back. As soon as we win it back.
Hey man,
As soon as I get on another
All
winning
you-
streak.
I'm so close.
not for me to say. Anyway, this guy was obsessed with some Shadar-kai woman he fell in love with because he looked at her or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Then he committed genocide, or tried to commit genocide but lived. It was like some sort of suicide attempt, wild genocide attempt. Guy couldn't kill himself properly and then became a lich, I bet.
Fava would hold out, kind of look at the locket. I think I'm just going to throw this away.
Does it look valuable, Dylan?
It is a locket made from carved diamond.
No, don't throw that out. It could sell for a very high price.
Just
Oh.
raw material alone, it's probably worth 30 to 50 gold. Which, as a reminder, gold is worth a lot more in Pathfinder than it is in 5e.
Oh, wow.
Just to be clear, that guy's a freak. But we don't need to suffer because he was.
I didn't realize it was expensive. I thought it was just shiny.
Shiny things are usually expensive.
She nods twice. And
To
then
the
puts
right person, at least.
like a rat. And she puts it up.
I've not known any rats with deep pockets, but then again, I'm not able to talk to rats.
Your loss.
Wolves, on the other hand, they have deep pockets.
What?
Are they wearing pants?
No, don't be ridiculous.
Isn't there a race of rat people?
Yes. Rat folk.
Oh my!
They're all alchemists.
God.
Oh no.
What are
The
you trying
rat
to
folk
say, man?
alchemist rolls away.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Rat folk
Who
alchemists.
knows?
All
You say all rats
rats.
are alchemists?
No, not all alchemists are rats,
Cheers,
but
these
all
are-
rat folk are alchemists. Yeah. That's just the fact of life.
I think
Sorry
they do
if
get
you
a.
can't accept it.
I think they do get a bonus to their intelligence.
They make for the perfect investigators and alchemists
And
No.
inventors.
and inventor.
They do. That's funny.
I wish we had an inventor.
Freaking
I-
Dylan, when I posted that picture, like that's a bit of propaganda.
Failing painter.
All right, I'm ready to keep heading to the city. That's enough of this weird Lich ancient journal entries.
Is there anything
Yeah.
of like actual like worth within the book aside from his life story, Dylan? Like any like spell formulas, secrets, or anything like that? Or is it just like his like lamenting accountings of how his life
Let
or whatever?
me get one more society roll to round us out.
Is this another decipher writing?
Yes.
Okay. King! King! The conundrum spectacles!
As you are searching, the final thing of potential importance you would find is he talks about having a hidden away stockpile of magical things in a nearby marketplace. That there's a passphrase. And
Oh,
as
no.
you're
No way.
hearing it up and down, you begin to recognize the passphrase. It refers to a long since deceased entity, a
No way.
godlike entity, and saying that this entity rules is the way to gain entrance. It
No
also cites
way.
that the entrance to this little hidden away thing is guarded by, not by monsters or guards or anything like that, but hidden behind a bakery, because no one would expect it to be there.
Very true.
The passphrase to get into this hidden stockpile, and you can tell from the writing there are a multitude of these. This isn't the first one he's hidden, but this is the one closest to the tower, and this is where the writing is coming from. And the passphrase is Cyric rocks.
So it's not Cyric rules, but it's
No.
Cyric.
He rocks.
Okay, so I was about to ask Chris if he remembers what the name of the gnome was
Very
because
worrying. Oh dear.
I was like, oh no, did this gnome go down a really dark path after we left him?
Technically, he doesn't exist anymore because of Chris.
Yeah, good.
But anyway,
His passphrase was Cyric rules. He should not
now
exist.
Cyric rocks.
Now he rocks.
But
As aside from that as well, does it mention anything inside of the book about how he or how in general to attain lichdom?
no, but you get the idea. This is just one of many. He likely has
Okay.
many of these books scattered throughout the world. Seems like a
It
very
said the
worldly
city
fellow.
where does it? It said there was it was in a city marketplace. Does it say
Yes.
what city?
The city of Sizith.
Okay, this is it. You spell that for me. Thank you.
Szith.
Appreciate it. As
It's
I
less a
asked to go,
city, more just like an underdark marketplace.
sure.
City's a loose term.
As Matthias will chime up and go, well, hold on, there is actually something worthwhile in here. See, this man, he kept a little secret stockpile of goods inside the city of Sizith. In a marketplace. I have the passcode here, and I know where to find it.
I like loot.
Free stuff. Let's go. Wait a minute. Actually, before we go, let me rip open that piece of mail addressed to Kelso Bay.
You're opening up the letter?
Yeah.
As you do, it reads, Dear Sir of Magic, I hope this letter finds you well. We are currently struggling. Our village is under attack by an entire host of strange, mind-controlling creatures. Please spare us your magics and smite these entities once and for all. We will pay whatever your asking price is. It doesn't matter. And then it is signed Mayor, and then it's looks like it's a name written in Gnomish. Do you speak Gnomish?
Let me check the list. Damn, I speak halfling.
It's a Gnomish name. You don't recognize the name.
I'm like an inch off.
But just what's the mayor's name? And then on the back side of this letter, the words "No" written in very fanciful, dramatic script. And you get the idea that perhaps this guy was a messenger meant to be dropping this off. You know, a return to sender type deal.
He kind of served responding like that, not gonna lie. Like, he's a piece of shit, but...
And so what was the guy's name again? It was Kelsorve?
Kelsior Vey.
It's probably what's been.
And as you all continue traveling, once you make it to about the end of the day, once your legs grow weary, your feet grow tired, you find a large caravan waiting outside of what seems to be city walls. The city seems to be locked down at the moment, as the leader of the caravan, a halfling man who totally has legal things in his cart that is chained up and you cannot see inside, waves to you all and goes, "Oh, howdy, travelers! Looks like we missed the curfew for the night. We're going to be camping out here. You're trying to get into the city too, then?"
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome to join our campsite here. Just, make the
You
most
said
of it.
halfling?
He is a halfling.
No. I would know about halflings
Yes.
out of everybody. No, I do not think we should be joining you today. Sorry.
Oh, come now. It's a cold little night. Could use some friends by the fire.
No, we have on fire. Thank you very much.
Oh, come now. He hops down from the carriage.
I actually
walks
prefer
over
no
towards
fire.
you.
Gareth starts to growl.
Mario will put a hand up and push the halfling back.
Damn.
The halfling looks like this.
Got some
A real dapper-looking fellow.
That's a trustworthy fellow.
A real dapper-looking guy. He walks over towards you. Come now. Just a friend looking to make some more friends here. These strange Underdark people, they don't seem to be liking me very much. Thinking I'm some sort of, like a monster. I mean,
Would we?
What's so strange about these Underdark?
well, they're a bunch of racist fools, that's what. They take one look at me and they're like, "Damn, you're a halfling. Must be an evil monster. I'm just a man."
Well, are you
Are
an
you
evil
an-
monster? You could tell me if you are.
No,
Yeah.
I am just a
I
man.
wonder what that must be like.
He looks at you and goes, present company excluded. I don't think you're a monster, ma'am. The big one looks like a monster.
Wow, that's horrible. Oh,
Let's
what?
be clear, guys. There's no monsters amongst us. Not a single one.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
What the little one said, as he points at Matthias.
You,
We
You
little
can't
ones,
afford-
we gotta stick together. Strength in numbers.
I've met a gnome before.
Oh,
Just
gnomes.
the other day.
Stinky rat people gnomes. I heard,
That's racist.
I heard all the gnomes are just a bunch of slavers. That they work for some monster of a man. And they just grab people off the streets and imprison them.
A monster of a man, you say?
Exactly.
Not like any of the present company here.
No, of course not.
Just to be clear.
I have a question. Does he have anybody traveling with him besides what is locked in the cart?
He has a huge carriage, but no, it just seems to be him.
Okay.
No armed guards or anything, which is odd.
Alright. I kind of want to try to get into the cart, but I can't stealth to save my life, so.
You never know if this could be the time.
Well, I'm sorry to say, my good sir here, it appears that our big companion here is not quite the fan of your candor. So I don't think we could could find camping to be an enjoyable experience.
I don't see why. He's a big old fellow. As he walks over towards you, Garros. You look like you could bench quite a bit.
I could rip you in half.
Looks
I do not associate with slavers.
Slaver! My word! As he makes a very exaggerated expression. How could you call me such a thing? I'm just a man like you and me.
I have seen those carts. They roll into town. But not to the main streets, no. To back alleys. With the farmers. With their pockets full of corn money. They throw gold at you halflings, and in return you are given human souls.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want any
Not
souls.
today!
He looks at you. Oh, come now, big one, come now. Look, if I were a slaver, would I offer you this? As he pulls out a large jar of oil.
Maybe.
Big men like you always love oil, don't they?
I've seen your like.
Really good for burninating the worms, as he winks at you, Garros.
You are all
What the-
talk, you people. I do not trust you as far as I can throw you. And I can throw you very far!
Oh,
we-
my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my.
Hey, Dylan.
Yes.
Will we be full health?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, come now, friend. If I were a slaver, would I be right up here talking to you, befriending you?
Well, if you're not a
kindly
slaver, can you show us what's in the
speaking to
carriage?
you? Of course! Happy to! Sure!
No!
As he starts walking towards the carriage.
Do
Do you guys want to follow?
No, I'm gonna watch from over here.
You guys-
Also going to do that.
Amari will follow.
You've got to come this way. It's hard to see it if you don't get close enough.
I have very good eyesight, I assure you.
Yeah, I
Amari
do
will
too.
follow.
Oh, if
Be
you
careful.
If you say so, right this way, right this way, right this way. As he sort of walks over to the carriage.
Matthias will move to like get into position, like where he could like get a better look at what he's doing. So, but he's not getting
Yeah.
Is
closer.
anybody else approaching with Amari?
I'm gonna go up to who's the Ignis? I'm gonna go up to Ignis.
Okay.
Okay.
Ignis,
Yes.
you are you are second most morally bankrupt friend.
All right then.
Would you support murder in cold open like this?
What's the context?
This little man is slaver. I was slave.
If you want to, do you want to kill him?
Yes, but I do not want to jeopardize mission.
I mean, Dylan, I'm gonna look around. Is there anyone around? As far as I can see in any
The
direction.
walls of the city are closed. What it looks like is a magical barrier has been put up that seems to count out all sound and all sight. There does not seem to be anyone posted, though.
If you want to kill someone, this is the time.
So I'm gonna try to stealth. I'm gonna go
Okay.
around the carriage. Bro, I got armored stealth.
Clumsy.
Do you have your weapon drawn? Are you clumsy?
Yeah.
Very clumsy.
It's only a -1, so I don't really care.
No, you're fine. That's why I ask. That's all.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gyros, are you planning to do a strike from behind? Is that what you're planning on doing?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not announcing it. I'm just walking off.
Okay.
If anyone's paying attention, they'd see Garros just wander into like whatever this pink thing is.
He is going to follow.
Is there passive perception in Pathfinder 2nd Edition?
It's a good question. I don't remember.
I have a messenger ring, right? I can talk to Garros while he's planning this if I notice him. Is that
I believe so.
okay?
They don't really have passive perception for what but they do have how they deal with passive perception is kind of just do where it's a secret roll.
I see.
Yeah, basically Dylan makes a secret roll for our character to decide if we would notice it or not.
Yeah.
I see.
And yes, Amari, you can essentially cast a message at will to message Garros if you would like.
Okay. Do I have to roll anything to see if I notice him getting into a attack position here?
You would probably recognize when Garros is attempting to stealth.
Okay.
But
Okay.
as the mercenary is bringing you over towards the carriage, do you say anything to Garros?
I'll say if you plan to attack, just let me know when to get out of the way.
Do Kai respond, or is it just
I think it's message. I think you can respond, yes.
I
I
think
go-
he can respond, yeah.
I go very well?
Okay. And Amari, as the two of you walk up, he goes, "Look, trust me, if I were a slaver, would I have a cart filled with produce?" As he pulls it open, and you can see large barrels filled with bananas.
Anything suspicious about these barrels?
Let me get a perception check.
As I'm standing looking over here, do I see do I stand, because I tried to move into
Yeah, you
position
see
to
barrels.
look where he was doing? Can I do an Arcana check to see
Of
if there's
course.
magic? Or like illusion magic is what I'm...
And Amari, do you want to keep that roll?
Actually, wait.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay.
How far is it from me with where I was stood?
30, 40 feet.
If it's 30 feet, could I use detect magic? Because that
Yeah.
would tell me if it's illusion magic. If there's illusion magic.
As you detect magic, no magic.
No magic.
Amari, as you're looking, there's something off about one of the barrels. It looks like there's a hole in the side of it and a strange powder on the hole. He goes, "See, just barrels of fruit. Nothing more, nothing less."
I love bananas. Can she get into the cart towards and approach that barrel? Or...
He goes, "I wouldn't do that if I were you. They're bananas. They're really rare around this part."
Yeah, and I've got so much gold. My friend Jack, he just sold a wig for an inordinate amount of price.
You wouldn't know that.
That's true.
I was in the room alone. Nobody
That
knows.
was very
Nobody
fair.
knows.
Sorry, my bad. Erase that. We just found a great amount of old gold.
He looks at you and goes, "Oh, all right. You could have one banana, sure.
Well, I love bananas. I'm gonna take some more for the road. Can I, get up to this barrel?
Yeah. As you
Yeah.
do. So let's say the cart's right over here. You walk inside, the man still standing outside. As you reach in to grab you reach up in the top of the barrel and open it, you would see there are indeed bananas inside, maybe about 5 or 6 of them, on top of what looks like a halfling man with a large rifle. The rifle is pointed in the hole of the barrel. You also see the halfling man is standing on top of what looks like a false bottom to the carriage that is open, and you could see maybe about 20 or so gnomes. Their hands and feet are bound. They have gags in their mouth. They look like they've been whipped and beaten profusely. As you're looking down, the halfling in the barrel looks up at you, goes, "Oh no, lady. You weren't supposed to see that one."
Amazon employees.
The halfling in the barrel
Hey,
looks like
so true.
this.
Admit to that.
This is what he looks like.
Oh no.
He looks up at you and goes, now you've got to die. And Garrus, you're sneaking up.
Yes.
He doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Can I rage?
Sure. As you
He's
enter
just
into
gonna hear a scream and then death!
No, Garros doesn't scream when he
I like-
rages.
He just hears an exhale.
Yeah, he hears a very heavy breathing.
as Garros enters a rage, we're going to go to combat, friends. As there are 2 halflings in each barrel, and this gentleman.
Let's go. Ooh, good roll.
I imagine Gareth, if you wanted to, you could roll initiative using stealth.
Oh. Was my stealth higher than my 10 plus? No. My initiative is just higher.
Oof.
I'm gonna re-roll my initiative.
Man. That's
Oh,
okay,
I
actually.
can't.
I'm fine.
Never
with
mind.
mine.
15's fine.
How did I get higher than all you guys except Matthias?
What's up?
So how did I get roll above everyone else?
You're a
but you?
dex class. Oh no, you're not. It's not matter. It doesn't matter about dex.
I use my deception.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Wait a
I
second.
deceive people.
The
Wait, I
first
don't
one
like
in the
that.
barrel points his gun up at you, Amari.
Great.
Looks at you and goes, I'm really sorry about this, but, you know, as the kids say, bada bing, bada shoot! Does a
Did you say
29 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
10 points of damage. He is going to reload.
Are there range penalties in Pathfinder for being within 5 feet?
No. It would
Some
depend.
weapons.
Yeah, some
Oh,
things do,
okay.
not everything.
I think it's the volley property.
Yeah, it gives him -2. And then he's going to shoot again after reloading. He will miss. Alrighty. This one is going to spend an action to climb out of the barrel. Grabs his gun, looks at you, Fia, and goes, the Calamity! Kill her! He's going to shoot.
Oh,
Nah, that
that
would've hit.
shooting.
For 19 points of damage.
That's shit damage.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
Oh, poor guy. Oh wait, Matthias is up.
Okay.
You're good.
Wait, I hate when Matthias is up.
It just makes me angry.
He's then going to throw a bomb
No,
No.
he wouldn't.
as he goes,
He's stealing ideas!
for the Bombalier! He's going to
No!
throw a Thunderstone at you,
He
Fia.
knows him!
The
That
21
does hit.
for 6 damage. Everybody within 10 feet must succeed at a fortitude save.
10 feet? No.
That's a
Which
critical
one?
Where
success.
was the bomb thrown? Oh, over there. I'm not near there.
I'm re-rolling that.
What? Oh, it's up.
Because
Don't
that
do
is
it.
within 10 feet, by the way, so...
Yeah, I'm rolling. He's fine.
Wait, Fat Gut Merc. Which one of these guys is Fat Gut?
The one in front of you.
I think he might be... I think Fat Gut might be the...
Fakat is
Thanks.
the
Oh no, they're all mercs. Never mind.
the halfling king slaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slaver?
They're his
King
goons.
Slaver.
They're his goons. They're the Fat Guts goons.
He's the king of slavers.
Yes, literally.
That's actually awesome.
And everybody
Wait.
within 5 feet of Fia takes 2 sonic damage.
Oh no, Wait, where did Jack go?
Wait, do I just take 2, right?
Where'd Jack go?
What? Oh, whoops! I think I pressed W. There we go.
I'm
Take
deafened. I take 6 damage.
You take 2 damage.
Okay.
Do I take 2 damage as well?
Yeah, it's
I take
splash
6?
damage. No, you take
Alright.
2. You take 2 splash damage.
Where did 6 come from? Who said 6?
Fia takes 6 from the bomb.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
Right.
else takes 2.
Wait,
Okay.
did Garros show his check?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm deafened.
I like that the deafen icon is just a fucking mouse.
What?
Matthias, it is your go.
We've not gotten a rest or anything like that, right?
No. Which is a shame because I
That's
have
what
like
I
no
thought.
bombs.
because I do not have
You're
any
gonna
second
rest.
level spells.
But you have gun.
Would Dylan, would the staff have come prepared, been prepared with magic so we could use the staff?
Sure.
Oh, I know. The staff is fine, and I could also fireball normally.
No. You could just fireball. Kill Amari.
Yeah,
Like, it's
I'm
very
only
hard to
typing.
kill.
Fire resistance, that's fine.
Let's see. The radius of fireball. I'm just gonna press it for the sake of getting the drop down. I don't know that I'm doing it right now because I have to measure. Huh. So there's no world where I don't get one of you with it. Is the problem. Which is okay. I know what I'm going to do instead.
Right there
I
is
am
the
going
perfect
to...
burst what I just did. That's a perfect.
What's up?
The burst I just
that-
did, the AoE there.
Yeah, that's the perfect one.
This is
Yeah.
the perfect one.
Am I getting fireballed? It's okay if you have to fireball me.
I have to stride up a couple feet so that I could be within range of him. Yep, so I'm going to move to there, and I am going to cast Haste upon Garros.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
As I will grant Garros the power of Haste.
No.
So he'll hold his hands out and go, Shaka Shazam!
Wait, good thing I'm deaf. I can't hear that.
A bolt of lightning hits Garros, and he's fast now.
Alrighty.
He's just
Yeah,
breathing
that'll
heavy
be
really
fast.
fast.
This guy looks at you, Garros, stares you down, and goes, "Hey, look at you! Look at me! Look at you! Look at me! Look at you! Left, right, east!" As he goes and throws 3 punches in quick succession. Left.
I couldn't hear a single word that he said.
Yeah, I forgot. Right. East.
See, if I could hear that, I would take more damage.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, Garros.
'Cause- Okay.
Ignis, it's your go.
Yes.
Time to
Wait,
feint.
Ignis. Get into position.
Do your move, feint.
No. Get behind the other guy.
No,
Get
you
me
gotta,
flanking.
He has to feint.
Get
I'm
me
not
flanking.
fainting, I am tumbling through.
I'm afraid to feint.
He's afraid to faint.
Tumble through.
Wait, we have 3 melees and no one's giving me flat-footed.
I'm afraid to feint. That's
Success.
success.
There it goes.
Oh my god, he's the tumble
Oh.
master. He's on Tumblr.
Sure.
Yeah.
Strike.
Yes, I'm striking.
He's a
Panache.
Tumblr boy.
Finit.
But I am not
Finisher?
using my finisher for this.
Oh my god! That's a
Oh my
hit!
God.
10 damage.
Nice.
Turn.
Wait, he's did it.
Oh my god, I keep ruining everything. Sorry.
So good.
Alrighty. I am going to activate my thing as waves of warmth flush over everyone.
I have so many buffs.
As Figueres, you forgot. There's one more melee in this group, technically, as I'm gonna right
Wait,
there.
my friend. My only friend.
What? The melee trio! You
I just tasted you!
Oh wait,
You didn't-
listen,
you
I
didn't give him flanking though.
yeah, you tried to also torture somebody.
Did I try to torture you? No.
Maybe. I don't.
I'm gonna re-roll that because we're about to get another hero point, anyways. Okay, critical miss.
Yeah.
Hi, cat. What a good cat.
Anything else? Yeah.
I think that was. Oh, instead of using the first movement, could I have instead done Doctor's Visitation as my movement
That's
option?
fine. I'll allow it.
Cool.
I need to bring this into
Alrighty.
my action bar. 1 second.
What's up?
I gotta
Go for
get
it.
my macros.
Alrighty. Anything else for yours on it?
That's my turn.
Garrus, you're clumsy.
Sec. I wish I could like custom icons for these instead of the quest booklets. My first thing I'm gonna do, completely silent. I'm gonna point at him. And I'm gonna turn into like a version of him. He's frightened and stupefied. As I turn into a big halfling.
No.
I'm leering down at him.
No, get me.
Turn to a full size.
Great.
Oh, yes.
And you can see it in the fire.
He lived.
It's actually 54 because he struck me with my retribution axe.
You could
I
click
didn't
that. You could click that on.
I know. Sorry. Second attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
24 to hit.
As you cleave the halfling in half, everybody else hears him shout, "All I wanted to do was sell the big one to the highest bidder!" As he falls dead to the floor.
I'll use my reaction to absorb his soul through my axe. As Garrow's still silent because he's deaf. He just holds his axe
No,
over it.
he can't do that. What?
As he goes, "You halflings are a practical people."
No, you do not say that.
That's my reactions. That's 3 actions. And I'm going to move 20 feet. 5. Wait. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. That is my turn.
I see how it is, Gareth. Okay.
Bro, I couldn't get to you. I'm sorry.
Omari,
It's okay, I get it. We weren't friends with me. Alright. I guess we will double slice.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Jesus. See, you didn't need help.
And I guess we'll just do strike for the last one. I also have feint, but I really don't understand how that works, so I'll have to have.
You don't want to do it.
That's what I thought.
What do you
But
mean? Fate's perfect.
this is just.
I mean, it's good if you actually built for it.
Failing fainter.
Yeah.
That'll miss.
It's better.
Jack, it is your go.
Alright. First I'm gonna stride maybe like here, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to try to intimidate the enemy fighting Amari there.
Alrighty.
Demoralize, sorry. Couldn't remember what it was called.
That is a failure, sorry.
Damn, a 20? Numbers just don't add up.
They're
Something's not
very
right.
willful people.
And then I'm going to quick bomb to throw the only thing I got left, which are muddled lightnings.
Nice.
That, and then I'm going to toss it at him. Still targeted? Yeah, okay. Man,
That'll hit.
man.
Flash damage.
8 electricity.
Do I take splash on
And a
that?
4, and he's off guard until the start of my next turn.
And you take 4 splash damage, yes.
Yep.
You've been bombarded.
Oops.
Betrayal.
Alrighty. Anything else, Jack?
No, it's all 3 actions.
Gotcha. This guy is gonna first shoot at Fia
Yeah, that
for
hits.
7 points of damage. He's then going to reload.
Oh, he also takes 4 damage at the start of his turn.
Gotcha. Excuse me. He's then going to reload, and he's going to throw a thunderstone at Garros and miss. This one is going to grab his gun. He's going to look at Fia and go, "Calamity, die!"
He takes 4 damage.
He will miss. He will reload, and he will shoot again. He will miss again. God damn it. Matthias, it is your go.
One good fireball. It would all be over.
I mean, we do have high resistance.
No, you don't
Everyone but
understand
you.
my. You have to understand that my sorcery is dangerous. So you don't want to be hit by it.
But what if I want to?
I am going to. Oh, that'd be the funny thing to do. No, I'll just magic missile this guy with 3 magic missiles. This one. I target. So cast.
Okay. Which one?
The one below Ignis.
He's immune to magic missiles.
What?
Imagine.
I'd love that.
Oh, wait. No, that one has to reload. This one's gonna shoot you when you do that.
Okay.
With his shot of opportunity. Are you within 30 feet? You might not be. You are not. He can't shoot you, and the other one has to
I
reload.
also don't know. This isn't a ranged attack.
Manipulate action.
It doesn't say it's a manipulate action
Creature
in
within
it.
30 feet. It has a manipulate trait.
No. It doesn't have the manipulate. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
it
see it
does
now.
it.
I see it.
Yeah.
It didn't have it in the spell description itself. It only added on the damage, which is weird.
That's odd.
Yeah, that's why I was confused more.
But the other one has to reload, so he cannot shot of opportunity. Alrighty.
All right. That's all 3 of my actions. So that'll be me.
I strike. I miss.
I faint.
I kiss.
This one's. I'm gonna have my finisher on this one. Attack number 2. There we go.
Yay!
10 damage.
You rolled 4d6 and dealt 10 damage, bud.
Look, I'm not proud of my things.
Just so you're aware of what you did. Is it time to faint?
No, it's the time for my favorite thing in the world. Do it, Perry.
Oh my god, coward! Fia, it's your go.
Alrighty. So, using 2 actions. Going to summon. Oh, I just said it to you, but I'm gonna use my Flying Flame as basically just in a line right there, going there, and then flying to that guy. So these 2 will both take the damage. We'll need to roll a save.
Alrighty. Oh my god. 1 passes, 1 crit fails.
Alrighty, they take that's +4 because they are weak. They both have weakness 2 to my to fire right now.
So plus
Not
4,
plus.
minus
No, plus 2 damage because the weakness is a 2.
Gotcha. That one crit failed, so he takes double, yes?
Yeah.
That's not good. Poor guy.
I'm assuming obviously that guy looks worse, so then I'm going to let's try to attack him.
So rude. All they want to do is kill the Calamity.
Oh, they just wanted to sell
That's
me.
a hit.
The big guy wanted to sell you. That'll hit.
That's 11. Oh, he's dead.
And he goes
Alrighty.
down. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Right.
Oh.
Murder machine.
Is there a way to add a +1 to this?
From?
My death drinker from killing the gnome. If not, that's fine. I doubt it's gonna really affect much.
What are you trying to do?
Add a +1 for my reaction with the death drinker. There's no way to like click it to do that. But this is okay.
What type of bonus is Death Drinker?
It's just a one
item bonus to attack and damage rolls for 10 minutes.
Can't you put a circumstantial bonus on the weapon after you press the thing to roll it?
Don't you already have an item bonus to your thing?
I don't know. I'm just gonna attack. I don't care.
Okay, buddy.
30.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you do have an item bonus because of weapon proficiency.
Oh, okay. That's what my character does.
Dead.
Well,
I did the thing again.
Fine, yeah.
Oh, Pog, dude. Put some Pogs in the chat.
Yo, can I get some pogs in the chat? Josh, drop a pog.
As they all fall to the ground dead. Slaver bodies all around you. What do you guys do?
I'm trying to.
I do my level up dance.
Claps. Good job, everyone.
It's actually the Toontown dance.
all right. Let's go into the caravan to make sure they didn't have any slaves.
Yeah, Mario will breach into the
So
barrel.
were they actually slavers, or did we just kill these?
They were slavers. Come look.
Was the fruit real?
Yes, actually, we have a lot of bananas now.
Most of them are like brown already and on the verge of rotting. You could tell they
Banana
were
bread.
gonna feed the rotting bananas to the slaves.
You guys go handle those slaves. I'll keep an eye out.
With the bodies, right?
I'm gonna search the body right next to me.
You would find the keys to the slave collars, and he has a flintlock pistol if you want that for some reason. But nothing else on him.
I guess I might as well take it. I'll take a pistol. She doesn't know how to use this.
It's all yours.
Cool. She's going to quickly run inside. I have the key thing to open the guy's things.
Mari's probably trying to pull things open. Great.
As you all start freeing.
Does wait, while they're doing that, does everyone go inside, or do
No.
people stay outside?
I
So
stay
Ignis is staying outside.
That's that side.
Yeah, I'd probably.
That's
do
what I was
that.
afraid of.
How do I get...
Well, is Garros looking at
You
the
need bullets.
carriage, or what's he doing?
Garrus is staring down at the halflings.
Okay.
They're dead Garros.
He's what?
No, don't worry about it.
Garrus is amendable to. Garrus has ripped things off of dead things before. Like he doesn't care about shit like that.
I'm gonna walk up to Garros and say, "Did it make you feel better?"
No, there are more of them out there.
As you
Let's see.
say this, Amari, you would see a large crystal orb, much like the strange shell the gnome had, begin ringing loudly from within the carriage. Do you want to pick up
can
the
I-
phone?
Yeah, I'll pick up the phone.
As you do, you hear, "Hey, yo, let me get a report. Where are those slaves? We need them like yesterday. 10-4, little buddy."
We didn't make curfew, so
God,
we're locked up for the night.
God damn it, not again. We've been told that you're going to have visitors soon. Best be on your guard. The child Calamity is coming. Kill her and bring her head, and fat gut'll make it worth your while.
You got it, boss.
Yeah, I am the boss, aren't I?
You seem to have lost your meeting place.
Oh,
Again.
You know where to go. The wizard has the same agreement as last time. He'll transport all you and the slaves. All you gotta do is give him the magic dust in the crate. All of the magic dust. No snorting it like last time.
Starting now?
And give him all the magic dust. And then he'll send you here.
Okay.
And, one last thing. We've heard reports that there's a walking giant around. If you could capture him, could make it worth your while, but only alive, can't have him dead. The little clay things are saying that they'll pay handsomely for his return. So he looks like the Goat King or something like that. Never heard of a king of goats, so it's like antlers, large body, very muscular. Maybe hit him with some gas or something, knock him out. Over
Alright, so
and out. Then the connection ends.
Excellent.
While that's happening, Dice is going to look between Ignis, Garros, and Jack and goes, you guys mind if I do something mildly upsetting?
No,
Probably not for you, actually.
No,
points
please,
to
go right
Garrus.
ahead.
please.
Right, thanks. I'm going to take my kukri off my belt, though, and I'm going to walk up to the dead halfling corpse and slit its throat.
Okay.
Hold out my water skin and just start filling it with the blood.
Okay.
Waits until it's all, stops pouring out.
Are you a vampire?
What the fuck type of question is that?
You slit a man's throat and taking his blood. What else am I supposed to assume from this?
Son of man, he's a halfling.
Jack, you really need to teach the initiate into your god's religion about racial sensitivity.
We don't have that in my religion. I don't know what you're all about.
Fair enough.
Why would the god of terror and fear be racially sensitive?
Why wouldn't he be? Terror and fear isn't racially motivated. Well, it can be. Anyway, don't ask questions. He just
No.
says to Ignis.
No, I asked question. What are you doing with the blood? Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me.
I'm sorry, did you say something, Ignis?
What are you doing with the blood?
What blood? As he puts the water skin away.
Ammo.
Okay, there we go.
Garrus is gonna walk up to Ignis and put his hand on his shoulder. The way of wizards is mysterious and confusing.
That is true.
I think he's gonna drink it.
You missed.
That is not for us to judge, Ignis.
It's untrue, first of all. What if he drinks all blood?
I need the blood for a very important ritual, of the details of which would bore you to tears, I assure you.
No, I'm interested.
No, you're not. And even if you were, I'm not going to tell you. But nonetheless, it's a very important ritual. I don't drink blood, that's absurd.
You sure about that? You sure?
Yeah.
We need to watch him. Also, Jack, I have no idea for bomb to make it work.
No?
I have plenty of cold iron. We surround the crystal.
Did you say we need to watch him?
Yes, I did.
Watch him do what?
He's plotting something.
Go to the bathroom or something? Because that's not my thing.
I think he's gonna kill us all.
Well, he's not the only one. I mean, there's
That's
a good
fair.
number of people in this group that can kill us all.
You're not wrong, but still.
If anything, that makes him even a better part of the group, I'd say. I mean,
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
okay.
Yeah, wait, why are we... I feel like... No offense, I mean, I'd be the most afraid of Garrus.
Yeah, that's what I was implying. Like,
Yeah.
He's
you
not
resisted the urge to slice Fia in half like an hour ago. Like,
There's
not
blood in
only
the
guy
water.
to worry about.
I trust Garros with my life.
Well, when the time comes, you can put your life on the line. Then
I will. We are the melee trio. You must stick together.
Okay.
No, you just betrayed me the last time, so
But when?
don't worry about it.
Oh no. Trouble in paradise.
What did I do?
Is this the end of the melee trio?
No, it's a melee duo now.
Oh,
Are we still the whole trio?
I don't even have horns.
so that's
You won't even give me your horns.
Kicked out of the band.
I didn't do anything.
Sorry, man. You just gotta release some of your own music. Go your own way. You'll be back on your feet in no time. You know, maybe.
I don't know. Usually, the first person to leave the group is the one that always has the failed career. So.
Don't say that. He's listening.
I faint. And I win.
Delete that. Nobody can know that. Dylan can't know. Delete that. That was close. Oh yeah, let me push.
I love all the random ass memes that are coming out of this. You can't just ask people if they're a vampire.
It's a fucking rude question.
So rude. Who would ever want to be a smelly old vampire?
I love the moral inconsistencies of this party.
What are you talking about? There's no inconsistencies.
Pro torture, anti slavery, pro demon.
To be fair, we had a pretty good split on,
It's
on the
true.
torture debate.
True.
Who the fuck is pro demon?
Oh, we freed a demon.
Freed a demon. I'm a demon. I'm half demon.
We freed a demon because it was imprisoned.
There's
What the
fucking-
hell is this?
Jack
This
has
is the-
receipts. Is what
This
he's
is the
got.
VOD. No, this is the funny I made. Just the intro. The half-work boss fight VOD.
Like Fearaholic?
Hello, I'm back.
welcome back.
What's Ignis laughing about now?
I sent him the funny. I posted the funny, I guess. I didn't send it to him. He hasn't seen the funny yet.
He's the failing fainter.
Mm-hmm. Says it right there.
Anyway. What are you guys doing? Freeing slaves? Keeping slaves in prisons?
She's
Selling
gonna
them yourselves?
walk inside with Amar to where Amari is, and kind of hold up the thing. Here it is. Have you seen anything in here about like a Child of Calamity stuff? They knew me somehow.
Yes, actually, they want you dead, and they're gonna pay for it. They told
How?
me who's gonna pay for it.
Oh,
Don't worry, we won't let you die. But
that would be
it's a little
nice.
concerning. Yeah, of course.
I don't really want to do that again.
I can only stab you in the heart so many times.
She just
But-
nods.
They want you dead, and they want Garros alive, and they want the slaves and the magic dust. But it also sounds like it might be good for snorting. I haven't tried it yet. I
You
thought
probably
you might look at it.
You probably shouldn't do that. Does it seem natural, Dylan? Like, can I do a nature check on it?
As you look, it is looks like a burlap sack filled with powderized crystals. You can make a nature check, but
Natures are crystals are nature.
they are. Once upon a time, they were natural. Now they are so magically enhanced that whatever naturalness about them is long gone.
Yeah, she just kind of shakes her head. I don't really know what this is. You should probably ask Matthias. Where are the slaves anyway? Have we seen any?
Sorry, was that my dog was barking? Were you talking to me, Maya?
Yeah, she's just kind of looking around like, have you found any of them that we for like slaves so we can free them?
Yes, they are in the false bottom in the barrel.
Alrighty. Fia's gonna walk over and unlock cages and stuff and be like, "You are free to not be slaves anymore."
As you start freeing the gnomes, they scatter, running into the wild, as gnomes do.
Back in their natural habitat.
The
Nature's
Underdark.
healing.
You search the carriage, mostly to make sure you don't miss out on anything else left behind. On top of all this, you would also find... I'm going to roll for it. $120 pieces of gold scattered throughout the carriage.
Wow. She would, I guess, put it in her pocket with nowhere else to put it, but would tell the party all about it. Because she does put it in her own pocket.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'm gonna walk the me and Amari, we freed the slaves. Everything's fine. Should we camp out now?
We
Mhm.
should, but we should.
Well,
be
we can't
careful.
break in the city.
I say we camp inside the carriage.
What if they mistake us? What if someone mistakes us as slavers?
Do we look like halflings?
Not all slavers are halfling.
But all
What
halflings
if the
are slavers.
halflings that they're gonna meet in the city recognize the cart that we take and then think, well, where are all the halflings? One of these guys have the cart.
Is the carriage halfling sized?
I mean, it's a carriage meant for carrying slaves.
I mean, we're right inside the city. I feel like we shouldn't be too scared. I mean, who gets murdered right outside of a city?
Never happened before, actually.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before.
Villain.
Alright, I guess let's just rest out and take watches and stuff so we don't get attacked by the creatures of the Underdark.
I say we blow the carriage up.
Why?
I would be good. Why? I
Why not?
kind of agree.
It's a free carriage.
One free carriage. Two, if we go into the city with the carriage, we can confront the people who want Fia dead and Garros alive.
Also, we can sell it.
Also that.
Money, money, money. I am Ignis.
Is it all about money with you?
Yes.
Also
No.
about winning.
The money helps fund my ideas that may not work out.
I thought you were a swashbuckler, not an inventor.
Okay, look, you listen to me.
Sorry, wait. Do you have ideas that might not work? Have ideas?
Almost all my ideas, I have no guarantee they'll work out.
Then why do you keep making ideas?
Because I need them.
Do you?
Yes, because
You should revise your research process, my friend.
I do things by trial by fire.
He researches like they research in Monster Hunter World.
Hey, I have books on fusing magic with mechanics. I have books on the weave to study. I am trying.
He's
Anyway.
used it to torture people, though.
So we're not blowing the carriage up.
I
No.
know.
How are we gonna... Are there horses? How do we get this thing inside?
There are no horses.
How do we move this?
Looking at it, you could tell that, as horrible as it sounds, they make the slaves pull it.
Oh, okay. So, guys, we don't know. We can't move this thing.
Well,
So let me get
It
this straight.
seems there's like a harness, like thing that stretches out to the false bottom, and when the slavers walk, the carriage rolls.
does it seem like that a horse, like a single, could pull it if need be?
Maybe? It's
So
possible.
it's like a Flintstones car.
Yeah.
I could maybe have a horse pull it for a minute, but I'd only have a minute to let it do that.
I don't think that'd be enough to get inside the city properly.
Be enough to move it to get out of the way of the general direction of the city right now.
Do you think I
Yeah.
can pull it?
I mean,
Oh,
Garrus
holy-
is pretty strong.
I wasn't going to ask you to do that.
Yeah, that's a horrible thing to do.
It seemed like a mean thing to do. Besides, there's a little bit of poetry to it, because the way I'd be getting a horse to pull it is by turning one of the slavers into that pull.
Oh,
So, like a irony, I guess.
I guess you could say that would be irony.
Ironic.
Yeah, I would
Yes.
say it is that.
Alright, well, I guess let's do that, and then,
And just
That's-
move it somewhere where we're camping.
yeah.
Sure. Dylan, I'm going to point my finger out at the main dead gnome, the one I took all the blood from.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Animate Dead and turn it into a skeletal.
You turn into a what?
A skeletal horse.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to rearrange its halfling bone
Yeah.
into a skeletal horse
Wait,
halfling.
Wouldn't he be a pony?
No, it turns into a large horse.
But
Would you like?
Where's the
No,
like
mass
stretches.
come from?
The bones are expanding, is what you don't understand.
Does,
Uh-huh.
but the mass, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't need to make sense.
That is truly horrific.
The real body horror is this moment.
Yeah, it's like the thing.
Fuck, I didn't know that would work.
I don't like magic.
Markedly upsetting.
Well, I'm sorry that everything I do upsets you people. God.
Mathis. Question.
Sensitive.
Say Mathis?
Yes, I did. Don't question it.
Mhm.
Can you animate things?
I just animated the dead.
No.
Why am I stupefied and frightened?
Garrus.
Garrus. That's his thing.
I don't have permission to update this.
Good.
I can't remove it. Thank you. Like objects?
Yes.
What spell is animate object in Pathfinder?
No
it's a
clue.
ritual.
It's a ritual. Didn't I show this to you?
Yes, you did. I don't remember it though.
Yeah,
It's
I don't.
in the DMs.
Is it?
Sorry, that's a
Yes.
ritual. I don't do ritual casting.
Oh, alright then.
Sorry to say.
Oh yeah, here it is.
I'm not technically a wizard, to remind again, which is why I can't do the ritual casting. I'm gonna have the horse start to move the carriage where we camp.
Okay. As you
Just
guys...
so you're aware, it is
Yes.
immune to death effects. So
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Okay. As you all are camping out for the night, then yes, no.
Maybe so.
What order
Alrighty.
of watch are we doing?
Yeah.
I'd offer myself to do a watch, but I'm pretty sure Ignis thinks I kill him in his sleep. So I'm going to sleep instead.
Maybe you should watch with Ignis then.
No.
Why would you kill us?
Either Ignis trusts me, or I'm not going to do watches. That's how it works.
Oh no.
Ignis, why don't you trust him?
He does not explain why he needs blood.
I mean, he might just need blood. We all need blood in our body.
It
How he
scares
gets
me.
fairies.
Well,
He
as
might
long
just
as
have-
he's going to be a coward about it, I'm not going to do watches.
He might just have like an iron deficiency and need like blood transplants.
He is extremely pale. That is a fact.
But excuse me, I cannot control the complexion of my skin.
Yeah, that was really rude, Ignis.
No one. I'll be outside. I'm taking false watch.
Bye, Ignis.
Bye.
When should I go on the watch?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
As Matthias lays down, he deliberately looks at Ignis and takes the water skin filled with blood out and takes a quick sip of it before putting it back away.
Here's the real question: do you grimace at the taste of the metal?
No!
Oh god.
He's a toothy grin on the whole time.
Oh my.
You will serve your purpose in the future.
Oh my.
What?
Yeah,
So if I
I don't know. I don't know. Ignis is gonna faint. That's it. As you all take a long rest, you successfully rest.
I don't know.
Oh wow, I gained 16 HP per fucking rest. Wow.
Perfect. I all my health back.
Oh boy, I got all 1 HP back.
Oh my god, I can't crit.
May I help you, man?
Morning rolls around. It's a new day. Are you guys heading to the city?
Yeah, I mean, I guess might as well, right? Well, I guess
Are you
we
bringing
need
the
to.
cart into the city?
Do we want another skeletal horse?
I don't know.
Are we gonna? It's only lasts for a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it clattered to the ground after being animate for a minute yesterday. Probably let out a scream of agony as it did, or something like that. Like a noise that a horse should not be making, but was distinctly horse-like still.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave it. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Carriage or the horse?
Carriage.
Oh,
Yeah, Garros.
So we could go into town with the horse still.
we could if we really wanted to.
His name is Garros. You gotta stop calling him that.
Do we want to blow up the caravan now, or?
Yeah,
Well, now it's a waste. Well, now it's a waste of good spells to blow the carriage up.
How easy does this thing look like? How easy does this thing look like it could catch on fire?
It is a wooden carriage.
So I'm just gonna catch it on fire, and just use base kinesis to just make the fire spread,
Okay, carry.
Okay, yeah, you do so.
as it just becomes. So this looks really good outside the city, a burning pyre.
Wait, did
We
we,
should
leave the rest of the bodies? It says out in the street.
Maybe somebody died there. Maybe that's why it needs a funeral pyre.
Now you're positive
Yeah.
you got all of the slaves out of there before you started that fire.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that all the gnomes are out there.
Dylan, it's
I
still
hope so.
screaming.
Hmm?
It's still screaming coming from the carriage.
No.
You're a sick dude, Ignis.
Why would you say that? What the fuck,
sick.
dude?
You're a sick
Holy
fuck, man.
shit, man.
Ugh.
Christ.
And I thought Jack was evil.
Thank you.
Well, we know he's in his villain era. Like,
How dare you all?
Yeah, I guess we go inside with our strange force, man.
No, I'm not bringing the horse.
No,
I'm not wasting a good spell slot on that piece of shit.
Damn.
As you all make it into the city, it is very much so less a city, more an underground marketplace. As you enter the gates, there are no people to greet you. You can see merchants setting up shops for the day. You can tell that there are many, many shops, from magic item shops to weapon shops to trinkets and magical doodads to all sorts of cookery places. A lot of food stalls on the floor type deal. You know, you'll get whatever you want. There is a very large looking tavern built into the stonework over here. And then across a watery bridge, there is what looks like a mage school, maybe you might want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
all the way on the other side of town. It is not a huge underground marketplace, but they do have their own lake, supplying them with fresh fish. water, and things are relatively calm and peaceful. It is populated mostly by Duragar and deep gnomes living in harmony, which is a rather weird sight, as well as on the eastern side of town across the river where the mage tower is, predominantly drow. Not that the place is segregated, but the drow seem to have set up shop on the other side. They also control the lake, from what you can tell. So everything from beyond the tavern on this side where you all are is Deep Gnome and Duragar. The rest of it is Drow territory. Excuse me. There's also 2 other exits out of the marketplace, one to the north and one all the way to the east. You can see signs posted around the walls noting that violence is prohibited here unless you're able to clean up after yourself, is what is said. But for the most part, it looks just to be a relatively nice, calm, underdark marketplace / city.
We love calm.
Our party is always calm, you know.
But that said,
Yeah.
what would you guys like to do?
How long do we have to spend in this city?
Up to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I would like
technically have
to-
no major time constraints. So if you guys want to
Finally.
spend a week doing downtime, searching around, doing stuff, it's totally fine. But it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Yeah, we're just searching for the next relic. Or also the portal to get to the surface.
Yes.
Are there guards posted out? Like, do we have to go through like a checkpoint?
No, no guards.
Oh. Garrus is gonna go here and he's gonna smell. He's gonna see if he can smell a bakery.
Let me get a perception check, bud.
It's 24.
You do smell the richening sense of pastries.
Perfect. The information is current.
I would like to look for a smithy if possible.
A smithy, dude.
Are there any rat men?
Yeah, any alchemists around?
I'm right here, man.
Are you actually looking for a rat folk, Fia?
Well, she must look for whatever person would be most likely to buy shiny things. And, like, see the value in this diamond-encrusted locket.
Okay. As you were looking about, you would find a dapper-looking rat folk. He has a nice suit, he carries a gun. You know, as rat folk do. He would be wandering through the stalls. You would hear him tweeting about how much money he has.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna walk up to him.
As you do, he looks towards you and goes, "Well, hello there. Who might you be?"
I want to sell.
"And I want to buy. Buy. That is my name."
I hold out the locket.
He looks at it and goes, "Oh, a fanciful locket indeed. You're looking to sell this?
Yes.
I will offer you 1 gold piece." As he looks at you like you're a mark. You don't know the value of what you hold. He looks like this.
Very alchemist-like.
The rat folk alchemist.
Yeah. I think this is worth more than this. I think this is diamond.
You think or you know?
I know. I grew up in a marketing town. Maybe?
How about 3 gold? As he twirls his mustache.
How about 100?
Whoa. You said you grew up with marketing, not highway robbery.
I think Nowhere did that as well, but I don't really know. I mean, she kind of looks as. Could you determine how much this should be worth?
Let me get
It was like 300, right?
It said 50 to 100.
Okay. 17.
You get the idea. Judging by it has an imprint already on it, 50 gold would probably be the most you would get.
Okay. 50 gold.
Let me get a diplomacy check.
I'm great at that.
He looks at you and goes, 15!
25.
He looks at it, looks at you. Very well, 25.
Yay.
He counts you out 25 pieces of gold.
She takes the 25 pieces of gold and happily walks back to the group.
Oh, I have things. Oh, wait. Team.
Yes.
How many people are here? Jack's gone, right?
What about me? What'd you say?
Oh, I thought like several people had like left.
What?
So what are we looking to do? We have loot to disperse and ruins to rip apart. I have almost no money, but I have this magic emerald, and that is it.
I'm still just kind of here for the ride.
I kind of have a decent chunk of money. There might be things I might want to buy.
I'm gonna do some shopping around, and then once we find somewhere to stay in the city, I think I'm gonna craft up some items.
Okay. Oh, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, will we be getting armor potency runes so I don't need to buy those? Or should I buy one?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, that clears that
Well,
up.
I'll tell you one thing we should do. And I should have done. Fuck! I should have done that last night. I'm realizing I'm dumb. I should have dispelled magic the chest that we had. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
I'll pull out the chat. I'm gonna.
No.
I'll be like,
We should.
we'll find a place to stay then. I don't really have much money or thing to buy, except for Greece.
So I'll tell you this. Want to get that chest open, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I just said, I'm sort of in this for the ride with you all right now, because you got me out of hell. But I don't know if I'm going to fuck off on it. Maybe not, maybe so. Seems like me and you have a little bit of a thing going on, pointing to there.
Yeah.
But an inn would be nice before anyway.
Yeah, we should. Well, okay. Before we all go off and do our own separate things, let's go get it in so we can all have a place to come back to, and we don't just kind of wander without a place to all meet up back at. Gareth, so you're gonna try to find some grease afterwards? You could.
I don't really have much money for Greece, but yes.
How much would grease cost?
You could scrape some off like the alleys behind restaurants.
More than Garrows can afford, I'll tell you that much.
Wow. I didn't know grease was such a hot commodity.
Only when Garrows is in town.
It's supply and demand, baby.
The
giant has arrived! Protect the grease!
Dylan, I have a question. If we were to just have a wand of grease, would that grease be flammable?
I don't see why not.
So if we just get a wand of grease, we could just, there we go.
Grease Garrows up whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Fire! No fire! Best code.
But yeah, I guess we go find a tavern.
Sorry, I have the hiccups. As
Wow.
you all, yeah, I know, right? It's annoying. As you all arrive at the tavern, oh my fucking god, which is right over here. You would find a very well-dressed man behind the bar. He looks like this.
Wow.
He greets you all, goes, "Welcome, adventurers. Is there something I might be able to assist you with this fine morn?"
How much are rooms, good sir, here at this fine establishment?
Depending on how many rooms you might be in the market for, they run anywhere from 1 silver apiece to a single gold piece per night for the nicer ones. As it stands, we currently have 3 empty rooms, 1 that is in a bit of disarray, and 2 incredibly nice ones.
So that'd be 1 silver, 2 gold.
If all you wish to stay is a single day, correct.
How long do we want to stay?
I'm unsure.
Pay for the day first, and then we'll see where we're the next day.
Are
Yeah.
rooms a hot commodity here?
Maybe like a week.
Usually, yes, we have many marketeers.
Mm. Could we possibly stay for 3 days? Maybe then see how much more time we need.
You would have to pay in advance, but you are very well.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was talking to my friends.
Am I not your friend? He says, looking
Oh
very sad.
no, I don't even know your name. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh,
But
you may
if
call me the tavern keeper. That is my name.
Okay, tavern.
Good fellow,
keeper.
you're one of my best friends.
Oh, thank you. At this point, you would tell that the tavern keeper is an automaton.
Hmm.
And because of the fact that you're one of my best friends, I would be hooked to inform you that
Oh, he's
see,
behooved.
it would do me and my compatriots a great favor if you cheapen the price for 3 days. See, we're actually important delegates from across the sea here on a diplomatic endeavor. And we have a very limited amount of gold we can spend per the nation's financial department.
Let me get a
Yeah, I know.
deception check, please.
It's all the truth, honestly. When you really think about it. 26?
This tavern keeper looks at you, the clockwork gears in his head spinning. Very well. Instead of 6 gold, I will only charge you 4 gold for 3 rooms for 3 nights.
You are a good man, sir. I'll remember that when we return back to our...
Thank you.
Please do, he says.
I'll just hand him.
4 nights, though.
What do you want?
Can we make it 4 nights, though?
How much would it be then?
The gears in his head begin to fry as he attempts to do math.
No! No! You're hurting my best friend! That's so sad.
True. But as rooms have been acquired, what are we doing next?
Wait, how much gold for 4 days?
Would be 2
Yeah.
gold extra per... Yeah, because 1 more day for 2 rooms.
Okay, so just 6 gold.
6.
So the original price, but for days.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Where's Faya? Oh, I didn't bring her over.
Very good. Now, we should all go and discuss important delegation matters in one of the rooms very quickly. We go about our business.
Yes.
Yeah.
All 3 of the rooms are underground and seem to be relatively nice. Each room has 2 beds, a bath.
Beyond.
That's really about it.
All right, who's bunking with who?
Yeah, we've never had this problem before, right?
Well, I feel like me and Amara is just obviously.
Yes.
You guys can.
Okay. Well, maybe Ignis and Jack should hang out because they're like the weird. I mean,
What?
they're
Huh?
like
What are you trying to say,
Excuse
man?
me?
they're like crafting friends.
Say it into my scary mask, huh?
Alright, Garrus walks up to him and goes, "I find what you two do is odd.
I find you odd.
I know I am weird man from under mountain."
I mean,
No,
we're
I
all
got
odd.
that, man. You said it plenty.
We're all odd in our own special ways.
I'm fucking not.
We'll see. We'll see.
Jack's breath is really bad as you're really close to the mask.
The fucking glowing black mask.
I've been
What?
eating
How many
too
rooms
much.
did we get?
3.
There's 2 rooms that are nice, and then there's
Yeah.
the one disheveled room.
Yeah. Thea's gonna take a good room.
I agree. The girls' slumber party should have the good room.
Jack's gonna speed walk into the good room before anyone can see.
Oh,
First come, first serve.
I think Ignis and Matthias should share a room. For no ulterior motive at all. They'd be a great pair.
What does he mean?
I
by
guess
that?
I'm over here now.
Don't worry, Garros. I will bunk with you because I do not want to bunk with people who don't trust me.
It's just odd, my friend. Especially when you don't explain anything.
Garrus's room.
Yeah, pot meat kettle, buddy. You were on about torturing someone the other day.
You were all for it.
Yeah. Obviously. I support people, unlike someone.
Go Ignis.
Yes.
How are you with identifying magical items?
Uh,
Have anything that helps with that, or
yes. I can use crafting as to identify magic items.
you got that feat that I'm thinking of? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Because I did get this once upon a time. Ooh.
Ooh.
Druids gave me this little knick-knack.
This doodad.
Don't really know if it's magic. If it's not, I'm just gonna go sell it. So take a peek.
Why does crafting let you identify magic? What?
There. Feet.
It's his feet.
Yeah.
Is Garros the one with the box? Still?
You wanna
Yeah,
hear a point
Garrus does have
You
the.
want to hear a
When we
point
get-
of this?
Oh,
Yeah,
so we
I
have the.
do.
Oh, we have the magic
Are you
loot.
really gonna
We-
hear? Okay, sure.
Yeah. We'll,
Yeah,
we'll,
why
we'll look
not?
at it ourselves. Garros,
Oh, wait,
when
hold
we
up,
get
wait.
into the disheveled room.
Wait, has it been 2 hours?
It's the Chris and Jake team up.
That's
Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Do we have a second?
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's past 2 hours.
Miniature. Hero point.
Nice one.
I should have left it alone. I should have left it alone.
No, got nothing. Just a regular old ring.
Ignis, you definitely identify it as magical. It looks to be. I'm grabbing it. 1 second, bud.
Pull this shit up from session too.
Yeah, right. I have to go grab it. It's been a while. I apologize.
I'm so
I
glad
was
I got
holding
my
on to it in case we needed content.
Alright, is that our turn yet?
No,
No.
you don't get a turn today.
always our turn.
Wait, are we in this room or are we in this room?
You're in the room outside.
Wait, this
We're
is
in the
even
room
better.
where it happened.
Honestly, that's a nice ass room.
No,
This is
the
it.
shovel.
This is our experimentation room.
You guys just come in. Garrus is laying on a table. He has extra arms now.
You believe it to be this, a ring of maniacal devices.
No, it's not.
That's what Ignis believes it to be from his detect magic craft.
Ignis's beliefs are often called into question, though.
Oh, I think we should hold on to this for a bit longer. Keep a
Huh?
secret. Keep it close.
Do you describe to me what this? What this
Yes, I
does?
do. It's a ring.
Ooh.
It's great.
Rubs hands together like
That's
a
what
super
Ignis
villain.
believes it to be.
No, it is. That's 100% guaranteed.
All right, man, I believe you.
Put on be fucking cursed.
That shit is a
That's what I'm
lot.
waiting on.
All right, well, maybe I'll hang on to it, in case the need arises. Why would the druids give me something like this, though? That boggles my mind.
Who knows?
Ignis, why would the druids give you that?
Why would the druids give me
What
this?
did Ignis
man?
roll? A 12? Oh, okay.
I hero pointed
Yeah.
when I shouldn't have.
Is it
So
a
you could crit fail these.
is it a first level one or is it the level 18 one?
It's the level 11
Good
one.
question.
No,
Okay. Whew.
unfortunate.
I would have definitely believed it if it was the level 18. Well, I'm not going to put it on because I've read plenty of books where there's always a cursed ring.
Yeah.
So they
Keep it
had to
secret.
like throw in some hot place or something to get rid of it.
Keep it secret.
But
Keep it safe.
good to know. Push comes to shove. I'll whip this bad boy out. All right, I'm done. If you guys want, if Garros wants to take his turn.
Garrus, what does your turn consist of today, bud?
Oh, it's me and Matthias' turn. It's a Jake curse mess around.
Now, that box we acquired. Let's take a crack and see what's in there.
Garrus is nodding. Wait, I have an additional thing. As he pulls out the flaming skull.
The skull
Oh shit!
looks at you, Garrus.
Mm-hmm.
You pulled a fast one on me!
I saved your life.
And I will save your wife!
And who is this fine fellow, if I may ask?
He is friend from Tower. Right, friend from Tower?
The skull just floats in midair.
A skull of the tower. I see. Were you compatriots, or did you know, perhaps, the owner of the tower?
Of course I know the owner of the tower.
So you knew the Mage Vey.
And he's going to be very angry at the large one for kidnapping.
Well, the tower was blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
A likely story. All I
I'm
know
gonna-
is I was kidnapped.
Can I reach out and touch the skull?
You can try.
I'll try to touch the skull.
You can touch the skull.
I'm gonna try to
Fire.
tip it to see if how empty is it?
Are you asking if it has a brain?
No, I'm trying to see how is it a hollow skull or is it filled?
Are you gonna wear the skull?
Are human skulls usually hollow or filled?
I don't know. Well, this is like a ghost skull. I thought.
I don't want to Google if human skulls are filled or not.
I mean, probably afterwards. Probably not too. Well, they.
I imagine once the brains have been taken out, they're not full. So no, there's nothing inside of the skull, I guess. Technically. What are you doing with the skull?
Goblet. A skull cup.
Skull. No, not skull. I'm going to. Flaming skull friend. Do you have name?
My name is Flaming Skullfriend.
Would you like to
fine
make a
name.
deal?
For an even finer fellow.
What kind of deal?
I will reunite you with your owner. Or your friend, the Mage Vey.
Go on.
But you must aid us in our quest
What is your quest for?
to save the world from worm invasion.
It just starts laughing.
Yes. Why are you laughing?
He just starts laughing. Like you're a very funny guy.
Is Mage Vey the reason why worms are invading?
It just continues to laugh. After a long moment, it goes, So you want me to help you to, quote unquote, save the world?
Yes, and then you can do whatever you would like.
I see. And what if I want to end the world?
Well, then I will have to stop you, but I will not ask you to help me stop yourself. But I would
That is
be
a
very
fair. That's very fair of you, Garros. I must say.
I am learning things.
Skull looks at you for a very long moment and goes, "You know what? Very well, I accept."
Hmm. Now, how will you help us? You seem very wise, but you also seem powerful.
You talk like those. That combination is a bad thing.
It is not. It is just rare in this world.
Oh, all right, you are. None
How
nearly
often-
as smart as I am, or as powerful.
I have idea. I
Correct
assume
me
you're
if I'm wrong, dear fellow Flaming Skull companion. The nature of they or someone else who occupied the tower's research had to do with curing some sort of virus, yes?
Correct. The Master was trying to find a cure to the rage virus.
Did he make any leeway on that? All the notes left seem to indicate that he left because he couldn't.
The last thing I recall was a test subject was grabbed, one already afflicted by the rage virus. And that's when we tried our damnedest to fix him. He refused to be fixed. That
He refused to be fixed.
whatever strange creature was inside of him, feeding the rage virus into his cells, just made it an impossibility.
You're saying there's a creature inside the infectees that feeds them like a parasite.
Sometimes. This
Are
man...
you able to identify those who have that parasite?
The skull just shakes its head. I'm a skull, not a master of magic or a doctor. I
Fair
can't
enough.
tell you the creatures inside were thin green worms, and that whenever the target bled from any incisions, the worms would sort of crawl out and mend it with their teeth and then dive back into the body. As if the figure was more worm than person.
So there were multiple worms within the creature's body.
Oh, hundreds at least, yes.
Where did your master go?
He told me he was going out for milk. It starts laughing.
I just mean it's odd that he would leave you behind.
I was in charge of the tower.
How long were you in charge?
A master left about... He stops, he's like deep in thought. About a month ago?
Gone for a month. That's a bit concerning, do you not think?
The master's a busy mage, and he needs to find a cure to the virus before it is too late.
Why does he wish to cure the virus?
Because his wife is afflicted by it. How a zombie could be inflicted by strange worms makes no sense to me, but... He loves his wife very dearly, even if she does not love him.
Okay! He's not going to say anything about it, but I mean, he's thinking it. So he left to cure his wife.
Yes, she is placed in suspended animation.
How long was is the suspended animation intended to last?
Forever.
And if
Where
it
is
didn't
she?
last forever, how
I don't know.
your master react?
I don't know, he says again. The master keeps his wife wherever every master keeps their wife.
Do you have any combat proficiency?
What?
Do you have any abilities in combat? Like if we were to be ambushed by goblins, would you be able to fight?
For myself, yes. For you, probably not.
What do you do in the fight?
I do whatever I want in a fight. I'm a
Explain.
flaming skull.
You are our friend now.
It repeats. I am a
Can you
flaming
fire
skull.
beams of destruction from your...
Of course.
Yes. Perfect. I know exactly what we are to do.
It looks very worried.
Flaming Skull, man. I propose this, and I will not ask you to do it if you do not wish to do it. Join me in battle, so we may defeat this beast and return you to your master, so you may free his wife from suspended animation, and you guys could all be one big family.
It looks at you and it makes a gagging sound. Why would I want to be a family?
You can go back and do whatever the hell you were doing in the tower.
It looks at you for a very long moment, Karos. And what do you think I was doing in the tower?
I don't know. Were you having fun?
What do you think I was doing?
I don't know. You looked lost.
You have
Or
an
you
idea? Guess.
You were reading books. There was a lot of books.
He looks at you, side-eyeing you. Maybe.
What were you doing in there?
Doesn't matter now. I'm not there anymore.
Would you say your sense of perception of time is not skewed at all by being a flaming skull?
Why would my sense of time be skewed? Skulls
Well,
are
it
sentient
seemed-
too.
Well, that's not to say anything. It's just you said that the suspended animation should have lasted forever.
Correct.
And by your account, if a month passed, it should not have worn off. Yes.
Correct.
What reason would... Why would it wear off? If it did.
Stops, deep in thought. Perhaps if the master died?
Do you think that could happen?
Everything is possible.
Fair
No
enough.
man is immortal.
What would you do if your master was dead?
I would become the master.
Fair enough. Well, a Destructo Eye Scum. A very powerful ally indeed, Garros. Good job.
Garrus is gonna try to grab the skull again.
Yeah,
He's gonna try to put it on his head.
No!
it flies
Yeah.
off of your head.
Oh,
I am
Okay.
not
It's
a
the
hat.
Ghost of Ghost Rider.
but how else are you going to help us?
If I offer you information.
Then what information do you have?
It stops. Whatever information you need, clearly. I am far more well informed than all of you.
So I can ask you some questions and you might be able to...
Yes, we'll say you could ask me one question a day. And I will maybe answer them sometimes.
That is smart, I guess.
He drives a hard bargain, I must say.
Well, currently you offer me nothing in return.
We are offering you way back to friend.
And I am offering you help.
Exactly, so this is fair.
Nods. Then we are in agreement.
Garrus reaches out to shake his hand.
Have a hand.
He shakes the skull up and down.
It's a floating flaming
goes, "Ah!"
skull. Okay.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, do you want to go back in the bag? Did you like it in the bag?
Sure. Why not?
I hold open the bag of holding.
The skull flies into the bag of holding for now.
Seems he likes it in the bag. Yes.
This
Anyway, the chest. Let's get on to that.
He pulls out the giant chest.
Oh my god.
I am going to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Lock. So I will Dispel Magic it. Two. There we go. I have to make a counteract check.
Yes, please.
Righty. 7.
As the chest magically unlocks. Dun dun dun.
Alright. Let's see what's inside. Guys will open it.
As you look inside, it seems to be filled with strange runes.
Man. Runes?
Runes. Looking at them, they seem to be of the armor type. Enough to stockpile a squadron of soldiers in their time of need. Alas, it
So how
seems
many?
like they forgot to apply them. Seems to be 6 of them. You get the
Runes.
idea the Awakeners had this for their soldiers and forgot to apply it for them, as they were ambushed in the dead of night by a giant hulking monster.
Beast of
Terrifying.
Beast. A mirror beast. A perhaps warped reflection.
No! I don't like that. That you do that.
I don't like it either. But yes, you would find 6 armor potency runes inside of it.
Wow. Very useful.
Oh. So wait, who has? Oh wait, do I have all the loot?
What loot do you have?
The plate mail and the sword.
No, you don't have any of that.
Oh, who has it?
Ignis does.
Garrus is gonna. You can hear Garrus stomping down the hall.
Ignis is a striking rune.
But I thought you had the armor.
Do you have the armor?
Oh,
Yeah.
You might have most of it. I'm just memeing. I mean, check your
But
inventory.
someone, but you didn't. But I don't remember who took the.
I wrote
Someone
it
took
in
the
chat.
bastard sword
Yeah,
for its striking rune.
This is why we have inventories.
Yeah, true.
Alright, let me just get a +1 fucking plate mail.
That's
I
nice.
will take.
What makes you think you got plate mail?
Oh, sorry.
We didn't figure out who has what.
I think he definitely.
I'm just.
How do I f-
Yes, correct.
How do I
means
find
ends
plate mail?
today.
Oh, it's called full plate. Duh, I'm stupid. Right? Or am I super stupid?
No, you are correct.
How long does it take
Yeah.
to add a rune to armor?
1 long rest.
So we can. Well, I'm assuming us. I guess he just might not share. He could take them all from himself. +6 armor.
True.
Is that how
Does
that
it
works?
stack? No, I don't think it's
No,
stacks.
it does not.
I was just gonna take him and sell him.
There you go, Garrus.
Thanks, boss.
Your speed went lower.
Did it?
You have 20 feet of speed.
It was already 20 feet of speed.
That's funny.
Ouch.
So you guys got 6 armor potency runes for Matthias. To have +6 AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna and become the king of AC.
That said, if you guys do want to levy out who's getting what from these striking runes and weapons and whatnot, now would be the time.
I think that we
I think he
gave.
did, right?
I think the bastard sword striking rune given to
Ignis?
Amari.
Amari, so that she
Yeah.
could have 2 striking runes on 2 separate weapons. So
Okay.
1 striking rune on one, and then 1 on the other.
I thought I had the corrosive rune.
You have a corrosive. I know that.
I only have a potency, so
Oh yeah, no. One was
Okay,
for
so-
Ignis.
So then I gave the striking. Then Ignis got the striking from the bastard sword. Yes,
So
Did
wait,
we have 2 striking runes?
we have 2. We
Yes.
only have 2 striking runes.
correct. But one is
The
also
corrosive.
one also has a corrosive.
So who's getting what?
I think Amari's
I'd like
getting a
one
striking.
striking.
Do you need a striking rune? Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so yeah,
Ignis,
Garros gets a
Ignis-
striking room.
Yeah, it was Ignis and Garros getting striking rooms. Amar's getting the corrosive.
Okay.
That's that.
And that's that.
And that's
And
final.
I love that song.
Is Matthias going to grace us with potency runes?
Yeah, I suppose he'll walk back to the rooms and obnoxiously knock on both doors, walking past one another and knocking on them again as he walks past again.
Are you
Gives people the
investing in
potency
your armor,
runes.
Garros?
Do I have to?
Yeah, otherwise you don't get the +1.
Okay, then yeah.
It's like attunement.
You gotta invest in
Okay.
the stocks too, as well.
Bro, I fucking love stocks.
I love the market.
Can I add the striking rune?
Yeah, I did for you. And Ignis is getting a striking rune?
No, dude.
And
Yeah.
Amari got a corrosive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just
Corrosive.
gonna say you accidentally put major striking.
What?
You accidentally put major striking on my axe, so the price went up to 30,000 gold.
There are no accidents here.
Hey, man.
That doesn't look like a major striking rune with a damage. You should get a refund.
Thank you.
Oh, I found
Thank
out why,
you.
because I scroll with my mouse and it scrolled it all the way down.
That's
Mm.
fine.
Now that we have armor potency.
64 versus 10!
My god. Now that
Gotta
we have,
love it.
yeah, now we can get potency runes for our armor. Property runes for our armor.
Yes.
Ooh, I want greasy.
You should get shadowed.
Nice.
No, I want greasy. Is greasy a fucking property trait?
Is greasy a property trait?
I'm so greasy.
You've lost
When
my
we've
mind.
gotten back to the room,
Yes.
Bias has something to ask Garros.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Garrus,
Go ahead.
wait, I don't.
What was the plan with the armor runes?
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one?
Everyone gets one.
Yeah.
What was it?
It's one. It's a
Plus one potency armor to your armor.
He's gonna ask Garrus. He's gonna go, could I bother you to give me a moment of privacy with the skull, perhaps? I have a personal question to ask him.
Oh, okay. Where should I go?
I don't know. What do you do when you're not with the others?
I have never been by my own.
I-
Not in my entire life.
I hate this guy!
I will go.
I mean, you
He's
could
just
go. You could go to.
He's not listening to Matthias.
You
He's
could
just,
go to Ignis and Jack's room.
he just ponders at the river.
Garros, as you stare at the river, you hear a whistling as a figure starts walking towards you from across the river.
Bro, he just wants to be alone.
You would see a dark elf with crimson red eyes, long flowing white hair. She looks like this.
Oh, she looks like Matthias.
Kind of. But Matthias, you want to talk to the skull?
Yes, I do.
Well, you are welcome to, sir. You take
So,
it out of the
Skull,
bag.
I have a question to
So,
ask you.
vampire, I have a question to ask you.
How the fuck do you know that?
How the fuck do you know that? He starts laughing. No, I'm joking. I am joking. What is your question?
Have you ever heard about undead reversing to being alive?
So, like, undead becoming dead?
No, like a vampire becoming alive unwillingly. Their
It's
flections coming back and they're looking less dead by the day.
stops and starts thinking. No, I can't say that I've ever heard of it. Sounds quite unhealthy. He starts giggling.
I would say so, yes.
But no,
quite
I
the
can't
inconvenience.
say I've ever heard of anything like this. Very
So-
odd.
Do you know someone who may have heard of this?
I could look into it if you would like.
I would very much appreciate that. If I could find out how one would reverse such a...
I will try to look into it. Not sure how long it will take, but is this a pressing matter?
Pressing in the way that it is happening quicker than I'd like.
It says. I will look into this and hopefully find some kind of a lead for your strange situation. Have you tried becoming a lich?
Well, I've looked
Fixes
into it
stuff like
before,
this.
but the writings on it are very forbidden, so you're not allowed to look into stuff.
Forbidden knowledge? I've never heard of something like that before.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
I don't think
I'm open to it if you know how to do it.
He looks at you and goes, even if I did, I would likely not tell you.
And that would be fair. But nonetheless, this is an odd situation.
Very much
Like to
so.
find out why it's happening.
Well, as long as I'm in this bag, I will send out my feelers, stretching around the world, and see what I can figure out. No
All right,
promises,
then.
of course, but any information that I do find, I would be happy to share.
Sounds like a deal.
And the skull recedes into the bag.
When the conversation concludes, Matthias will go to find Garros.
Alrighty, Garros, the strange woman approaches you as you stare out over the river, looking at the many salmon that swim in this lake. There are only salmon. And she looks at you and goes, well, what have we here? A lonely little guy?
No, I actually would like to be alone.
Well, how about we be alone together?
No, I have never been alone in my entire life.
That's pretty odd. How does that
Yes,
actually work?
I was born in the mountains surrounded by
I don't want to
homunculus,
hear your life story.
but you asked.
Homunculus. You mean homunculi?
I do not know.
Uh-huh.
This is why I do not need to talk to you.
You're very odd. You just
Yes.
stroll into town then?
No, I walked.
Yeah, I see. She stops. She looks at you for a very long moment. Just flew in from stupid town. Understood. Well, you looked lonely. I figured I'd come and drop you off a little present. A welcoming gift. As she places a large silver platter on the floor and starts walking away. Have a good one, Mr. I walk, not roll. As you watch her walk away up towards this little building over here.
The mate is it? No,
Yeah,
it's not
this
the
one.
mage thing.
This one.
Okay. I'll open the platter.
As you do, you could see some freshly baked apple strudels.
Oh,
They
I'm gonna take,
they have icing on them. They look like they're really fancy kind of apple strudels.
I'll pick them up.
They're still warm.
Oh, I'm gonna bring them back to the room. What?
Nothing. It's just funny. You immediately tell your life story.
She asked.
Oh my god!
She's like, "Why are you so weird?" Oh, this is why.
Just blew it from stupid town.
He has no secrets.
Just blew in from stupid town. Anyway. I'm hung up on this year's. I did not roll, I walked. Yeah, Matthias, as you go to walk out, you would see Garros walking back in, I guess.
I hope he just came back.
What am I seeing?
You see Karos walking back inside. He
Ah,
has
Garrus!
a tray of apple strudels.
Where'd you get the strudels?
Some nice lady gave me strudel.
That's very kind of her. But also untrustworthy.
Garrus is gonna pick up and try to eat a strudel.
Hold on a minute.
No.
Yeah, detect magic, even if he doesn't hold. See if I get any magic from these strudels.
Magic strudels, bro. It's gonna make me giant. You're gonna be so mad.
Do you take a bite of the strudel?
Oh,
Yeah,
these
of course.
aren't homemade. They were made in a factory.
They're
A bomb factory.
They're bombs.
They're bombs.
It tastes like a pastry.
Mm.
My detect magic give me anything?
No, they're just pastries.
Or just pastries?
Has Garros ever had a pastry before?
No.
Well, good news. They're
Garrus.
just pastries.
It's probably
it
the most
seems.
sugar you've ever had in your life.
Garrus is inhaling this platter.
Were you going to give any to the other?
No, they have the nice rooms.
Good. Fuck them for making the nice ones.
Do we have anything else?
Anyway,
Yes. Are you happy now?
yes, I was able to acquire some much-needed answers about some private. Nonetheless, do you have anything you need to do within the city, Garros?
I'll be honest, I am not sure. I don't know really what to buy. I have never been in the marketplace except for selling gourds.
He's gonna tell you his backstory.
Do you want to buy gourds, perhaps?
He's gonna tell you his backstory.
No, I don't see need for gourds. But maybe we buy like our own
Like
wagon.
slaves. Maybe we buy slaves.
We should get slaves.
I have no idea what to buy. I would just peruse and maybe beg Jack for money.
Well, I have no fucking money, because the Inquisitors
either.
took it from me. So, I have nothing to buy. Luckily. I'm set. I have some books to read, however, and then some business to take care of once the night has fallen, more proverbially, because we are under.
Oh, well, I will try not to disturb you.
No, it's alright, I'll just be going out.
Oh. Okay. Then do not disturb me when I try to sleep.
I will make sure not to.
One time. Gareth stares at the floor for a little bit. One time,
Mm-hmm.
somebody slammed door too loud in barracks.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It was bad for them.
That's just nodding.
I would not want same for you. I like your arms attached to your body.
I am a very quiet man.
Good.
Hey, Dylan.
Yes, that is me. What's up?
With the grease spell, it has a thing where it's like targets is on like one object or bulk. It doesn't
Sure.
say that you could cast it on someone, but could you? It says it's.
I'm gonna read it real quick.
I don't think you can, which is unfortunate. You can't make someone greasy.
Yeah, it
That's so sad.
has to be an unattended object.
Nah, not a. You can't cast grease on.
No,
Man.
I guess you can't cast grease on people.
Like, can you cast grease into a jar and then fill a jar at someone?
True.
No, because it just makes the jar greasy.
I also
It
think the
doesn't
grease.
fill it with grease.
I also think the grease disappears for after 1 minute.
I mean, if you lit it on fire already.
Yeah, so I don't think we can just make Book 4 greasy instantly, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys, because I got up early in the morning.
Okay.
That's valid.
Okay.
That
Good
said,
night, everyone.
good night, bud. I
See
do
ya.
think we are going to call it early tonight. My work schedule fucked up this week, and I have to open tomorrow, and I haven't worked
Okay.
Thursday in 6 months, so very grumpy. But
Sorry to hear that.
it happens. It's the 1 week that it happened, so I'm trying not to be annoying about it and not go in. But for next session, you guys are going to have a period of downtime. I imagine probably up to a week of downtime without any major time constraints or issues. That said, some of you have gold, some of you do not. Maybe think about what you would like to do with your downtime. Excuse me. Be it do research into things, shop for specific items, and things along those lines. All of that is totally fine.
Nothing good, I can tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, also valid. The skull will work in it has a magical network that will be able to answer questions. Basically, what you will have to do is let it know a topic you are interested in, and it will take a set amount of days, basically a D4 of days, depending on how precise the information is, to uncover something about it.
Okay, cool. That's interesting.
Question. Up to what level items can we buy?
What level is the party right now?
5.
Up to level 8.
Those things are gonna be
Generally, my
expensive, though.
Yes, of course, but generally my go-to is around 3 levels or higher for accessible items. Some may be easier found than others, and we'll cover it actually in session next week. Again, I'm sorry, I usually don't like to call sessions super early.
I love playing
That's
sessions
fine.
early.
But it's just this one time. I am sorry about it. You can blame Robert. It's his
I'm
fault
sorry
in the
that they're forcing you in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
sucks.
really fucking annoying.